Good evening and welcome to SMSU Football on SMSU Media live from the Regional Events Center for tonight's matchup between the Wayne State Wildcats and your Southwest Minnesota State Mustangs. I'm Zach Huntley here with Mitch Reeby tonight. Mitch, we got kind of a big night here kind of tonight. It is
The Egg Bowl.
the Egg Bowl tonight.
Mhm.
Want to tell us a little bit about tonight's game?
Well, tonight's game concludes a day of celebration of agriculture in Minnesota's and features numerous events for both kids and adults. Proceeds generated by the Egg Bowl will fund scholarships and programming for worthy SMSU student athletes and young people who will dedicate their careers to business success in agriculture, environmental science, and food industries.
It's kind of a big, basically the big annual event that the Mustangs put on for the agriculture. Big agriculture place around here, of course. The Mustangs are 4-5 all-time in Egg Bowl games after snapping their three-game losing streak last year with a 34-30 win over Bemidji State. So hopefully they can continue to get another win in there. And looks like it's going to be a beautiful night here at Maddox Field. Wind has died down since yesterday, so the players shouldn't have too much worry there. We're going to get to a few keys here in a little bit. Anthem should be playing in a few seconds, or a minute here or so. So we're going to take a break for the anthem, and I'll be back with cues right before the football game. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it,
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got, or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
On September 18, 1967, a new college on the prairie opened its doors for the first time, and since then, it has supplied countless memories to its 20,000 alumni. Please save the date for Homecoming 2017, September 29th through October 1st, and help us celebrate 50 years of excellence at Southwest Minnesota State University.
This is the story of a boy who was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome back to SMSU Football here on SMSU Media. Again, I'm Zach Huntley with Mitch Reeby. Tonight, some keys to the game for tonight, Mitch. What do you got on tap here?
Well, SMSU played USF last week, and it snapping their their winning streak here.
They're looking to get back on track.
Yeah, that's
After
basically
kind of a rough game they had. It looked like
against the number one team in the division, but hopefully they can come back and regain some ground.
Looking here, also the defense forcing turnovers. You saw during the I believe what was a 3-game winning streak. They forced multiple turnovers, and they've forced at least one turnover in all 6 games tonight. So turnovers is going to be a key thing for the Mustangs also tonight. And we've seen in the first 3 home games also how when they've gotten turnovers, they usually get points off those turnovers.
Oh, yes.
Looking here, coin toss it. So it looks like the Mustangs will receive the toss going right to left toward the
So we'll be seeing
the
that
scoreboard.
high-octane offense right away.
Yeah, that good point with the high octane offense. I believe they're averaging, and you got that there. They're averaging a good amount of yards per game.
Yep. The 50 points eight times and 60 points once. I mean, we're looking at a pretty high-scoring offense here.
And looking at it, they're averaging 511.7 yards per game, which is an incredible amount. They're averaging 43 points a game. Wayne State's averaging 40 points a game, so it's going to be could be a high-scoring game. They both like to looks like Wayne State's more balanced than the Mustangs are, but you're going to see a lot of running, throwing both ways. But I think we'll again see a lot of throwing from the Mustang offense.
Their quarterback seems to be pretty
Blake
pretty in
Gimbel's
charge.
Blake Gimbel's really in charge and should be a good one here tonight. Again, Wayne State is kicking off here. Number 28, Ethan Knutson is the kicker. 6'3", 185 freshman. Not many times you see a freshman kicker getting the starting duties, but
Nope.
he's taking it.
It's probably pretty nervous out there right now.
And it's off as we have, it looks like Nate Hewitt's going to take it at the 9-yard line. He's going to get out to the right side. He's going down the right side of the sideline to the 40-yard line. A big gain there by number 4, Nate Hewitt for the Mustangs. And there is a flag on the play, so probably in the area of blocking the back, most likely.
Yeah.
But a good run back there by Hewitt, and that's something we've seen out of the Mustangs past pretty much this entire season. See what the call is. So a holding on the Mustangs, which will pretty much take care of the long run and will push them back to the 19-yard line here. And as we were talking about the big offense that the Mustangs have, Blake Gimbel, of course, has been throwing the ball incredibly over the season. And then we got kind of a two-headed monster on the running back side. We have tonight starting is number 28, Max Simmons. He is a freshman. Devontae Beal, number 6, will be the backup tonight. So, again, multiple running backs, which has been helpful for the Mustangs.
Yeah, they can use that run game to get some play action going and get that get Gimbel really throwing the ball down the field, using that talent of his.
Yeah. Mustangs starting out of the pistol here for the first play, but a false start penalty will take care of that. Another one. So, 2 penalties in a matter of 10 seconds here for the Mustangs, and now they are inside the 15 at their 14. Looks like staying in the same position. Pistol offense, you see that a lot over the night, but it looks like, yep, he will stay at a pistol. Two wide receivers to the right, 1 left. Man in motion here, going to the left side. Takes this, fake the handoff, rolls right, passes off to number 10. That's here, because I don't have any number, but number 10 with a great reception there. Up to the 21-yard line. Going to go to the main route. They didn't have him. See here, Hamilton Mateski on that. There we go.
They seem to be going with that
that hurry-up offense.
Yeah,
they'll hand it off right up the middle there to the 25. That was Simmons up the middle there for that. So the Mustangs now 3rd and about 5. 3rd and 5 looks like. 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
So imaginable 3rd down here for the Mustangs, which is key for them because they've struggled when they get too far out there. Gimbel out of the pistol again, 2 wide left, 1 to the right. Looks left, pumps right, heads to the right,
legs.
And just gets rid of it. And kind of didn't have much there, and was trying to thought he could maybe run it, maybe pass it. Just wasn't quite there for him. So it looks like a 3 and out for the Mustangs here to open up the game. Coming out to punt is number 34, Austin Wells. Receiving for Wayne State will be number it looks like number 2, Nick Roth will be the returner here. Need a big kick here for Wells. Would be nice to get the Mustangs defense in a more comfortable area of the field instead of on their own side.
Allowing them to take charge of those interceptions, we can get
kick here
maybe
from Wells.
Jumpstart this offense.
Deep and high, and a fair catch there, and it looks like it'll be caught at about the 38-yard line. So the Wayne State's going to have their opportunity here coming out, and we'll get to see Wayne State's offense again, like we said just before the game started. Offensively, they're averaging 133 passing yards a game, or 133 rushing yards, excuse me, 233 passing yards. So they're kind of a more balanced offense than what the Mustangs have seen for quite a few weeks here. Zach Osborne is the quarterback here for Wayne State. He's out of the pistol also. He hands it off to, looks like number 27, Aurelius Burns. And it looks like he got a gain of 2 there to the 40-yard line. So good stop there by the Mustang defense early. That's something they've struggled with over the past few weeks is running, or the running defense. If they let them outside, it could be trouble for them. But the middle's kind of been more their strong suit. Osborne out of the shotgun this time. He's going to hand it back off to Burns. Burns cuts off to the right, back to the left, and it looks like he'll get to about the 41-yard line, so a gain of 1 there, and it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. So a nice 3rd down, and that's 3rd down for the defense, for the Mustang defense. They've had trouble with 3rd and longs before, and it's been that kind of a carry away in the last few weeks. So see if the Mustangs can get a big 3rd and 7 stop here and try to get the offense back on the field.
I think it's almost detrimental that they make this stop. I mean, to get that defense.
Osborne out of the pistol, 3 to left, 1 to the right. He's looking deep downfield, doesn't see anybody. Now finds a guy wide open, number 9, or number 8, number 9 with the catch and getting out of bounds. Shamir Williams, great catch up the middle, perfect pass there by Osborne, wide open. Couldn't throw a better pass, and they get it past the 50-yard line up to the 38-yard line for the Wildcats, and kind of looks like Mustangs playing a little bit of a zone there, and just kind of left him right in the middle of that zone, and was able to get out of bounds quickly. Looks like Osborne again going to be out of a pistol style with 2 wide receiver left, 1 to the right. Hand off there to 27 again. That is Burns, and he'll gain a few on that one. Mustangs being able so far to stop that run a little bit.
Yeah, they need I think they're trying to go with a zone offense here, but
it's just key for them defensively to try to stop. They're going again out of the pistol. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Osborne talking to his line, audibling something. See something, Mustangs. I'm not sure if they're going to bring the blitz here. Osborne takes a snap, hands it off back to Burns. Burns gets a good run there up to the 24-yard line. Good run up the middle there by Burns. He kind of got through the line there and almost got through the linebackers, and Mustangs.
Their offense seems to be leaning pretty heavily on them right in the beginning, at least establishing that run.
Yeah, and that's a big thing in a lot of games. You want to get that run established, and it looks like Wayne State's doing a really good job here. Again, Osborne now out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Got Burns just to the left of him. He's going to go deep, looking deep. Does not got a guy there, and it looks like it's going to be a pass interference call there on the Mustangs. Number 56, Alex Day, didn't really need to push him. He wasn't going to catch it and just decided to push I believe it was number 9 there for the Wildcats. So a pass interference by the Mustangs, that's a killer, and he had no reason to push him in the back at all.
He was headed out of bounds anyway.
Well, he wasn't going to catch the ball, so that was kind of a misfortune, and just does not help the Mustangs at the ball now at the 24 and a 1st down for Wayne State. Looks like they're going to continue with 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne out of the shotgun. Looks like they have different running back there in the back. Looks like number 9, Williams, is back there. Under pressure, they're up the middle, and it's going to get a gain of about a yard. It will not be a sack for the Mustangs, but what great pressure there by the Mustangs defense to get to Osborne.
They seem to they brought pressure, but the quarterback was able to use his legs, get out of the pocket, and try to make a gain out of this, which
And Mustangs collapsed in that pocket pretty early, but gave Osborne a little bit of room to at least gain a yard and not allow for the sack. So it'll be or gain 2 yards here. 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats. Osborne out of the pistol formation again. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. His ball hands it off to Burns again, and it looks like Burns got nothing. He is stuffed there at the line of scrimmage, so it will be 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs. And again, Mustangs, another 3rd down opportunity to try to get off the field with 3 points or no points on the board.
I think our defense is finally kind of seeing what Wayne State's trying to do with the ball, kind of lean on that run and then go back to the pistol and just use their quarterback, try to sling it short passes.
Yeah, it's kind of their takes a little. You get to watch a lot of film during the week, but until you really see what they're doing, you got to get a little feeling there. And you're Wayne State going 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Again, Osborne out of the pistol formation with Burns there. Osborne going to pass to the right side and dropped by number 9, Shamir Williams. And that will be now 4th and 8. A big 3rd down stop by the Mustangs, and it looks like they're going to go for the field goal to take a 3-0 lead. And this one will be about if I can do good math here, he's going to be kicking it from about the 29-yard line. So about a 39-yard field goal. Or 40, 39, 40, close, 1 yard difference there, and it's up, and it is good. So Ethan Knudsen puts the Wildcats on the board, now up 3-0 here, 9:05 left in the first quarter. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. Wildcats take a 3-0 lead here on the Mustangs early in the first quarter, and kind of a good drive there by the Wildcats overall.
Yeah, they were 50% on their completions with Osborne. Osborne seemed to take charge, but they really seemed to lean on that running game in the beginning.
And kickoff here by Knudsen is off to the right. Hewitt going to catch that at the 5. Taking it down to the right side. He's going to get some room down the right side. Hewitt out there and just going to get it to the 35-yard line before taking a big hit. Mustangs going to start in another good field position.
Yes. Let's hope they don't get the penalties like they did last drive and push them back all the way under their 15-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be key here. Can the line, can everybody here gather up and kind of take off the nerves of playing a football game? It's Saturday night, and sometimes you get that nerves after a while. Even though you've played a lot of games, it kind of happens, but yeah. Mustangs coming out here, starting at their 35 after not doing much on offense. The first possession, looking to move the ball a little bit here and try to either tie the game or take the lead. Gimble going to be in the pistol again. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Simmons in the backfield, hands it off to
and
Simmons,
look at that run.
Simmons
He's going.
is off. Good hole there for Simmons, and he'll get up to the 46-yard line. On the opponent's 46-yard line, a great run of...
Our double-headed run game, it's just killer.
Yeah, I believe it was a run of 20-plus there. Another handoff to the right for Simmons, and getting more yards there. It looks like going to be enough for the first down. Another first down for the Mustangs, so quick...
yeah, they're no-huddle offense.
Early run and no huddle also, so out of the pistol again. Gimble going to hand it back off to Simmons. Simmons takes it up to the right side. He's going to get another good run of about 7 yards. So the Mustangs really starting to move the ball here on offense.
They're really relying on that run game, and I bet they're going to be starting to use that use the quarterback for use that play action now.
Yeah, you can see a play action here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Gimble out of the pistol. He's going to hand it back off to Simmons again, and Simmons going to get another hard hard-fought yard or two
Yeah.
up to the, looks like the 30-yard line is where they're going to get it to. So it'll be 3rd and 2. And Gimbel's going to pass it off to the left and incomplete. Number 6 for the Wildcats here. Tyree Betha with a great deflection there to not allow a pass, but it looks like the Mustangs, of course, going to go for it on 4th down.
I wouldn't be surprised if they hand it off to the running back. I mean, their running back so far this game has been averaging 4 yards or 10 yards a carry.
And you can see that it looks like they have Simmons. Yep, Simmons in the backfield again. Gimbel in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimbel takes the ball, passes it, and deflected by the linebacker. And
there's a penalty.
And there is a flag. Yes, there is a flag on the play. So we'll see if this will help the Mustangs get the 1st down. If not, it will be Wildcats ball and a turnover on downs.
The way the team's looking, I don't think it's going to be on Wayne.
Their refs getting together there, having one of their nice good old meetings. And it looks like it will be, it looks like it's on the Mustangs. So it'll be an offensive pass interference on the Mustangs and another big penalty.
Penalty just raiding this Mustang offense. They can't seem to get anything going. They had a great drive rush in here.
Yeah, taking some penalty. What do we got there for penalties to start? I mean, I believe we're up to 5 penalties. I believe they got it up there. Trying to figure this out here. There we go. It looks like, let's see here, penalty-wise. Trying to read it quickly.
It's Southwest has got 3 penalties against them.
3 for 15 and all on the offensive side. So Wayne State taking the ball here on a little flake option, and Osborne's going to keep the ball. He is down the right sideline, and he will get a big gain up to the 44-yard line. A big run by Osborne, and another rush on the Mustang defense on the right side, which has hurt them a lot this year.
Yes, SMSU can't seem to stop that run or that run, even whether it be the quarterback or the running back. They seem to be just plowing over them.
Yeah, they've struggled on the right side, and they saw it again. Trying to do a little option there with Burns, and kept it himself and took it for a big gain. Wayne State going to be, again, out of the pistol. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hands it off to Burns. Burns got a big hole on the right side. He'll gain an extra about 6 yards or up to the 34-yard line. And Mustangs' right side defense is opening those holes, or losing on the battle and opening big holes. And
you win games in the trenches. You can't, if you can't win them on the line, you're not going to win them anywhere else.
And Mustangs have had that trouble in the past, and we've seen it on the outsides both ways. And Wayne State taking advantage of the big holes on the right side. It will be here 2nd and 2 from the 35-yard line, excuse me. And it looks like a timeout will be taken by Wayne State. So we're going to take a break with them. It's 3-0 here in the first quarter. We'll be back after the break. You've been listening to SMSU Football on SMSU Media.
What? The storks are bringing me a baby brother. Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What? Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't? Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No. Making sure your child is in the right seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
We can do this together.
To know for sure that your child is in the right seat for their age and size.
Remember when I was a baby? It felt like 1 minute ago?
What? Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. What he said.
Welcome back to SMSU Football here on SMSU Media. It is 3-0 Wayne State Wildcats. 6:39 left here in the first quarter, and they have a 2nd and 2. So Mustangs got some going to need some help here to try
that right side of the line. They just cannot stop that run.
They need to do something here. Yeah. Again, 2 possessions straight that the Wildcats have had in the Mustang zone. Osborne out of the shotgun here. He's got Burns to his left, 3 receivers to the left. He's going to fake the handoff, looking deep downfield, and he's going to heave it down.
Man open.
Man open, and it looks like he is just out of bounds.
Couldn't get that second foot down in the end zone.
That was number 16, Willie Walton, going up. Perfect passer by Osborne, and just not getting that 1 foot down. And I don't even know if he could even go to replay for that. I think he was just far enough out that he wasn't going to be in, but perfect dime pass by Osborne. And the Mustang defense now 3rd and 2, but now they got to watch out. They're going to start throwing the ball deep. Secondary is going to be tested here, and they got to watch that.
Well, as soon as Wayne State established that run, that's what allows them to do that.
So we got Osborne out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to, it looks like, to Burns again, and it looks like he's going to make a first down. They're going to push him all the way to the first down if he doesn't make it there. So Burns another good run there, and it will be a first down for Wayne State, and they are controlling the offense for both sides at this point, winning the battles. Wayne State looks like it's going to be, again, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne going to be out of the shotgun, I believe.
He's got to talk to his line.
Got to get that line going again. They've been blocking really good. He will be, will be out of the shotgun with Burns to the right. Takes the ball, looks right. He's got a receiver open, and he gets it there for a catch for a gain of about 4 yards there for number 81.
SMSU needs to be careful. They need to keep that. They almost need to keep that right side down, but also watch the throwing, because I think that's what Wayne State's going to try to start transitioning to. Is that?
That was Zach Gillidan with the catcher for a gain of about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 inside of the 30-yard line at the 28. Osborne in the pistol. He's going to fake the handoff, play action pass. He's got a little time to work on. Big throw, wide open
right
pass
over the
there
middle.
for Gideon. And he'll get it down to the
it's a fumble.
And there's a fumble on the play. Who's got the ball? And it looks like Wayne State's going to keep the ball.
That's what the refs are saying. The refs are saying Wayne State ball.
I think he was down anyways to call him in anyway. So Zach Gillidan again with a great catch in the middle of the field. That's another thing that the Mustangs have left the middle of the field wide open, and now giving
they can't seem to get their zone down.
Yeah, and giving the Wildcats another red zone possession here. So the Wildcats will be just outside of the 5-yard line. Osborne in the shotgun with Burns there. Hands it off to Burns. Burns.
Critical run into the end zone. They're about 4 yards away. I wouldn't be surprised if Wayne State punches it in here. So relying on that running game, it's just, especially down that right side, it's just SMSU can't do anything about it. They can't. They need to start closing those gaps up. These are huge holes these running backs are running through. It's no wonder they're getting.
Getting beat on the front side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Alexander Klein there for the Wildcats, right? So another running back there for the Wildcats now. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. We got Osborne out of the pistol here with Burns in the backfield. He's gonna, or not, with Alexander in the backfield.
There's SMSU defense.
Klein in the backfield, excuse me. Alexander Klein in the backfield, and that is a big hit and loss for Klein, and the Mustang getting a big stop early now, and it'll be 3rd and about 3rd and goal at the, looks like the 8-yard or about 7.5-yard line.
That was a huge stop by SMSU defense. Way to just read the run and blitz them up.
That's big, and can the Mustangs get a stop here and only get it to maybe 6? No, only be down 6-0 would be key for them right now.
Maybe our offense can actually show up and not get some penalized and actually
have to
be
work
able to
on that a little bit. But it looks like they're going to go with a triangle formation there on the left side with the receivers. Osborne out of the shotgun. He looks left. He's got a receiver. Cut.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Wayne State Wildcats. Osborne hooks up with Nick Roth for the touchdown. And the Wildcats now up 9-0, pending, of course, the extra point. And finds his Osborne was able to find his trusty senior wide receiver and get the touchdown. And now Mustangs putting themselves in position to where that running game may be put away for a while, but still got plenty of time, only 3:29 here in the first quarter. Knutson's in and out, and that is no good. Right off
the pole.
Right off the post. Just a little right and off the post, so it will be 9-0 Wayne State Here with 3:29 left in the first, we'll be back after a quick commercial break. You've been listening to SMSU football on SMSU Media. Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. Wayne State up 9-0 over the Mustangs, and just almost the end of the first quarter here, 3:29 left, and Mustang defense kind of getting pushed back. They're on the field a lot so far, and the offense here needs to convert a big drive, get a touchdown, and get them back within 2, and would be
not mess
big.
so much with penalties. I think that's what's killing them on the offense. They just cannot not get penalized. I mean, they've got 3 penalties right now for 15 yards against them, which doesn't seem like a whole lot.
And all offensive, too, and
Yes.
no defensive penalty. They've been all offense. So if they can clean that up a little bit and get the passing game going, they should be good.
They've got
Knutson here ready to kick the ball here. Over and in, and that is a good kick over there to Hewitt. Hewitt will take it from the 9-yard line, taking it up the right sideline. He got a little bit of a room, but not much there. It's going to be just inside of the 30-yard line where the Mustangs will take it for their fourth, I believe it's their fourth possession now, third or fourth possession
third
here.
possession, yeah.
And the worst field position yet for the game, but the Mustangs at this point, they just need to keep getting yards is the key.
Yes.
They've been getting the yards, but now they need to finish drives.
Yep, we saw with that that fast tempo offense they've been running. They seem to, once they get in that motion, Wayne State can't seem to stop them. That run game it seems to be there. They just can't be getting penalized and stopping that
Just got to see a little better reads on the passing. That's been a little bit of their trouble too. Gimbel going to be in the pistol again. 3 receivers left. He's going to look for the swing pass and caught. He's going to get up there and get past the 30-yard line and not a fumble, but a big. Get it to looks like the 32-yard line. And that was number 30. It looks like Rivero on the catch there. They're going high tempo and didn't know what the play was, and Gimbel didn't see it, and
he takes a slide just to keep the ball from getting turned over.
But that was looks like a miscommunication there. Simmons kind of got confused a little bit and wasn't there for Gimbel when he was going to wait for the runs. Gimbel again out of the pistol here on third down. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. It is 3rd and 6. Just over 2.5 minutes left here. And it looks like we're going to get a little bit of an audible here. Still going to. So now we're going to have 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Gimbel going to hand it off here and not going to get anything. And Beal, that'll be Devontae Beal on the run, and Beal didn't get much, and it'll be now 4th and maybe 5. They maybe gained a yard, but it doesn't look like it. And again, the Mustangs will be punting. So another lost possession here for the Mustangs. And defense now, after being out there a lot, is going to have to get back out there. Well, Austin Wells out to punt here again. Nick Roth out to return it. Going to bring a lot of pressure, but not going to get there. But a good punt there. Roth going to take it at about the 20-yard line. He's going to try to get somewhere, but the Mustang special teams all
way to throw
over
him down back at the 10-yard line.
It looks like he didn't gain anything. He stopped it right at the 20-yard line. And the Mustangs special teams doing their job now. Now can the defense have a little
only
more?
one to be doing their job.
Yeah, the defense, can they get a little bit of a little bit of a breather, but they're still going to be looking for looking to stop a team right now of Wayne State that is moving the ball pretty well, giving some good looks downfield, and they'll be starting on exactly on their 20-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10. Osborne out of the shotgun here. They got Burns on the left of him, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Burns gets the handoff and will go nowhere. Looks like may have lost a yard there, and the Mustang defense coming out quickly here to start this possession.
That's what they need to do. They need to shut down this run game, so they're forced to go into the passing game, and maybe their zone defense can actually get these picks that we were talking about in the pre-show.
And all the turnover, yeah, big turnover. They need to win that turnover battle. And it looks like it'll be 2nd and 11, so a loss of 1 from Burns here. Osborne in the pistol again. Osborne in the backfield. 3 receivers left, none to the right. Osborne looking for a receiver
Way
and
downfield.
throwing it down deep, and and just overthrew him. That was
Barely,
number
though. That was
9,
almost right on him.
Shamir Williams again, and Shamir's a guy that looks like they like to go deep on, and perfect, led him in the perfect direction away from the defenders, just overthrew him, and he's got a lot of speed there, so it must be pretty difficult to overthrow him.
We're seeing a lot of big throws from Wayne State tonight so far.
They're trying to, looks like, play a little bit there with the Mustang defense to see if they have the
secondary to compete with them.
Yeah. Because they got, looks like, 2 safeties there. We're going to have 2 receivers both direction, left and right. Got Osborne out of the shotgun. He's going to take in another pass up the middle. Caught.
Oh, sack.
And it will be, looks like it's going to get it to the 30-yard line. That was number 16 with the catch there. As they're using multiple wide receivers here. That's Willie Walton on the catch here for Wayne State. And a first down for the Wildcats at the, looks like the 30, right at the 30-yard line. And
Wayne State's taking their time to get ready. They don't like running that high off or that fast offense.
Not really going fast here. They're going to get 1 play most likely before the end of the quarter. Osborne out of the shotgun. He's got Burns to the right. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Hands it off to Burns, and he's going nowhere. And that may end the quarter, and some extracurricular shoving there from both sides. But it'll be second and 12, and that should end the first quarter, and it will end the first quarter. After 1 quarter, Wayne State up 9-0 over the SMSU Mustangs. You've been watching SMSU football here on SMSU Media.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. Start of the second quarter. In this ball game, Wayne State up 9-0 over the Mustangs, and the defense starting to look alive here, a little better.
Looks a little bit better on this last drive. They seem to be shutting down that run game. The Wayne State hasn't really ran it to the right, so we won't really see if they fix that problem. But up the middle and to the left seems to be good, and our secondary is playing a little bit better, shutting down those long passes Wayne State likes to do.
Yeah, they're just a tad off when they're throwing. Osborne's throwing it, but they're leaving a few guys open. But I think the Mustang defense right now has been shutting down for this possession at least, and trying to get out of here, especially on this possession without any points would be huge and give them at least some kind of break. Osborne here again out of the pistol with Burns in the back. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Rogers in the motion. Burns looking again. He's going to have free. Will pass it, and just missing Rogers. A little high there on the pass to Rogers. And
they tried throwing over that middle again. I think the SMSU is starting to step up their secondary game along with in the trenches. I think the defense is really stepping up this drive, really showing what they're capable of.
Rogers there injured on the play, and took a good hit there up the middle, and running those middle routes, especially in a zone defense, is difficult.
Those are
he'll
dangerous.
take that shot, but looks like he's going to get up, just a little dinged up there, and probably took something toward the head. So hopefully he's going to be all right and gets back into the game. But it is now 3rd and 11 for the Mustang defense. Can they get the stop is the key. And
I'm sure they're talking to themselves saying, we don't want to be out on this field anymore. Let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah, they want it. They've been on here quite a bit. I believe on the team stats are the time of possession. And there is a penalty on the play when we look for time of possession here. and it should be illegal substitution on the offense. So they're trying to substitute late, so that'll be another 5-yard penalty, and it'll be 3rd and 16. And time of possession right now
It's
is 10
Wayne
minutes.
State's got 10 minutes 47 seconds.
So
That's seemingly very impressive compared to Southwest 4 minutes and 13 seconds.
the Mustang defense wants to get off the field pretty
Yes, that's the moral of this story here.
So we got Osborne again out of the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 right. He's looking deep downfield. He's got a guy there and threw his hands and intercepted.
Picked off.
Big pick there by the Mustang.
And there's that interception game we've been talking about. It finally shows up. The Mustang defense really showing up this drive.
Yeah.
Way to end it with a pick.
Big play. It looks like number 15 there for the Mustangs with the pick. Hunter Cashman with the pick there, and kind of deflected off the Wayne State receiver and was able to make a diving catch on that, and that was what the defense needed to get off the field. And
that's a way to go out, just interception.
Yeah,
Wayne State keeps trying to run those over the cross or over the middle patterns, and I think SMSU finally realized. I think what they needed was just to realize what Wayne State's trying to do here.
So we got Gimble here out of the pistol. He's going to hand it off to Simmons, it looks like here. It will not be Simmons on that. It will be Beal on the run this time. He'll get a gain of about 3 or 4 here, so the Mustangs getting a good gain here on 1st down. Gimble looking for the screen pass up to Beal again. Beal's got a big block there, and he will get the 1st down.
That was a really nice set screen pass.
Yeah, very good screen pass. They're up to the 36-yard line, and the Mustangs like to do that. Gimble likes the little dump pass to Beal, and it worked on this one. And now the Mustangs got a 1st down at the 36. Gimble going to roll out to the right. He's got 3 receivers there. Finds a receiver wide open, and that will be caught up to the 20-yard line there by number 8.
Southwest just making that secondary look like nothing.
And Wagner with the catch there up to the, looks like he'll get to the 22-yard line, and another wide open receiver for the Mustang. This is the Mustang offense we're accustomed to see. They're finally getting a little comfortable. Gimble in the pistol again. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Looks like
the coaches aren't liking what Wayne State's giving them, so they're changing it up a little bit.
Looks like Simmons is in the backfield again. He's going to hand it off to Simmons, and Simmons got a good run. He breaks the hole. He is off.
He's going.
10, 5, touchdown, Mustangs. Big run there by Max Simmons, a 22-yard run for a touchdown, and now the Mustang offense gets on the board. Now 9-6 here.
I wouldn't be surprised if they went for 2 at this point, just to make sure it's a one-point.
Well, I mean,
deficit.
3 points is not bad. It keeps it to a field goal. They'll kick the field goal. They're bringing in the kicker here for the Mustangs. Will be. It looks like Austin Wells will be kicking again here. And
this is the position he likes to be in, where instead of kicking punts, he's kicking extra points.
Snaps down. Hold is good. Kick is up. It is good. And the Mustangs now down 9-7 after a good possession to score and get on the board.
This is the Mustangs we're used to here.
Oh, yeah, very used to.
The
With
defense making picks.
13:34 left here in the second, 9-7 Wildcats. We'll be back here after the break. You've been listening or watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
On September 18, 1967, a new college on the prairie opened its doors for the first time, and since then, it has supplied countless memories to its 20,000 alumni. Please save the date for Homecoming 2017, September 29th through October 1st, and help us celebrate 50 years of excellence at Southwest Minnesota State University.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. 22-yard rushing touchdown for Max Simmons to get the Mustangs on the board, and feels good when you can get an interception and then score right after that to get back to a one-score game. Wells,
Simmons just running all over that Wayne State defense. He's got a touchdown with 62 yards. in that his longest yard.
We got Wells on the kick here and will be taken by number 8. See if we can get there. He is off.
Wayne
See,
State's
he
going.
is off and only got one
He's
man
got a guy to beat.
Looking to go left. He takes right. He is off to the 10, to the 5,
He
and
stopped at
he
the
will get at
5.
the 6-yard line. And I believe that was number 16, Willie Walton, with a huge kick return. But there is a penalty flag back here, so we will see what we got here. It could possibly be blocking the back, and we'll be coming back.
I'm sure the SMSU defense would really appreciate coming back.
There is a holding, so that will come all the way back. So all the way down to the 5, that'll come all the way back. So a break for the Mustang special teams as a holding penalty allowed Wayne State to gain a good
up until this point,
70-some yard return.
The SMSU special teams really been really been doing a good job on not messing up.
Yeah, just the one little mistake there, but the holding kind of helped that on.
Yeah.
So the Wildcats will be starting on the 13-yard line instead of on the Mustangs' 5-yard line. Makes it so much better for the defense. Looks like they'll be going 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Osborne going to stay in the pistol with Burns in the backfield.
Takes it.
He's going to take 11. He's going to keep him himself. Osborne finds a good gap, and we'll get to the 26-yard line for a first down for Wayne State. And again, Wayne State going to take their time, not too much of a rush offense like the Mustangs are.
I'm sure the defense really appreciates that, though.
They'll take that anytime.
Wayne State defense, I would not want to be their defense right now, dealing with that fast tempo offense.
So 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne in the pistol with Burns in the backfield, running again for the option. He's going to flip it to Burns. Burns going to take it down the right side, and he will get it to the 38-yard line. And it looks like it will be a first down for Wayne State, and a flag. There is a flag on the play.
Yes.
Couldn't see that. Wayne State's wearing yellow jersey, so you see a lot of yellow.
Yes.
So
and that gain will come back.
Yep. So block below the waist called on the offense for Wayne State, and that takes a pretty good runaway for them, and now it'll be first and forever at the 13-yard line.
We seem to be seeing this before, but it's just a reverse jersey color, I think.
Yeah, it's just different. We saw it with the Mustang offense. Now we're seeing it with Wayne State's offense. So see what this can bring with Wayne State and how this will change it. It is first and 23. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Burns. Burns takes it up the right side and will gain maybe 1. Half a yard to 1 yard. It didn't gain much, and they're going to have, again, a long distance to go here on second down. It'll be second and 23. I assume we will expect some kind of deep throw at some point.
Yeah.
If they don't do the deep throw, we expect probably just handoffs and to get out of here.
Yeah, they definitely, the quarterback, Osborne definitely likes looking down to the field.
Osborne again out of the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne looking deep, and he got hit hard and
Caught.
Number 11, Nate Rogers with a heck of a catch, and Osborne took a huge hit and was able to still get the ball off, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be like third and about 2 yards up to the 34-yard line, and what a throw by Osborne after he got nailed. They're going to hurry up and get up here out of the shotgun, and they're going to get a flag on the play, and it looks like maybe the Mustangs
are saying it's on Wayne State, but that's...
they're going to go ask now, but it could be a encroachment on the defense, but they're a neutral zone, excuse me. But it will not. It will be an offsides on the offense. So trying to go fast and jumped a little too early set. So that'll neglect the long pass play a little bit, taking back 5 more yards to make it a third and about 7 yards for Wayne State.
That was such an amazing pass play, just to kind of have it nicked off just a tiny bit. I mean,
and they had the momentum, and then all of a sudden tried to go fast-paced, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, Wayne State's been running it pretty slow, so to try to switch it up on them like that, just I don't think they handled it very well.
Osborne out of the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Osborne back to pass. He's looking left. Caught by looks like the tight end, number 87, Keaton Slaughter, with a catch and a first down. So the Mustangs defense give up the 1st and 22 and give it all up for another first down. So the Wayne State offense finds a way to get there with 2 good pass plays by Osborne.
That's got to be a little inspirational for the Wayne State team altogether, especially the offense. I mean, way to come back from a 1st and 23 and convert.
Absolutely. Osborne out of the pistol again. He's got Burns behind him. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He'll fake the handoff, looking downfield, and intercepted!
Off.
Michael Everett with the pick. He will get all the way up to the 15-yard line, and what a pick by Michael Everett. He cut off the little curl route and was able to take that back almost to the house.
That's an SMSU defense we've been seeing and we continue to see.
That is incredible. And I mean, curl route there, and that's something where on a curl route, if you're going to cheat, you must know that you're going to get the ball. And Michael Everett knew he was going to get the ball on that cheat route, and he was able to read it and gets it back to the 15-yard line. And now the Mustang offense back in business in the red zone again. 1 for 1 here on the night. I believe they are 24 of 26 in the red zone on the year, 23 touchdowns and only 1 field goal. So could see another touchdown. Gimble in the pistol again. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimble going to hand it off, and it's going to be
flag on there.
It's going to be a offside, most likely on the defense. The play was ran. That was number 28 with the run. Max Simmons again with the run there to the right.
They really like using Simmons as a running back.
So we do have illegal motion. So that's kind of interesting how they allowed the play to go. It was an illegal motion. That should have been dead pretty much right there, but it will be declined. So now it'll be 2nd down and 9. So basically the last play will stand, and they didn't want to take the 5 yards back. So the Mustangs are now 2nd and 9 here on the 19. Gimble in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Man in motion. He's looking left. He's looking deep into the end zone. He's got a guy open. It's blocked and almost picked off, and 2 guys there.
That would have been huge for Wayne State if they had gotten that pick.
Yeah, that would have been a huge pick. 2 guys in the end zone. Gimble tries to lob it up there, and unfortunately...
Almost comes up with it, though. He almost comes up.
Did almost get it, but unfortunately, both the corner and the safety hit each other, which allowed that ball to get jarred loose. Gimble again in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. He's got Simmons in the back.
They're not liking something about Wayne State. They're mixing it up. Idleman.
Look for Hewitt at some point here. Gimble looking for the pass. He's going to move left, looking for someone to get wide open. He's going to take it for the run. He will get to the 1st down marker, looks like to the 5-yard line, and it should be a 1st down by the Mustangs on a good run by Blake Gimble there.
That was a smart move. There was no one
They will
open.
not give him the 1st down. He will be short by, must be a yard. They will not give him that extra yard. Very shocking. So 4th and 1 now for the Mustangs here inside the 10-yard line. Gimble in the pistol again. 2 receiver left, 1 to the right. He's going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons bounces up. Simmons down to the 1-yard line, or half-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and goal for the Mustangs at the half-yard line. Max Simmons, another big run up the middle, and they're going to hurry this up. Gimble again in the pistol. Simmons in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimble takes the snap, hands it off to Simmons. Simmons barrels his way into the end zone, it looks like. Or did he not quite make it? No, they will say he is short. Didn't quite barrel his way through, and it'll be down at the quarter-yard line. If there's such a thing was there, it would be the quarter-yard line. And they're going to go quickly again. Gimble in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hands it off to Simmons again. Simmons in again this time. Touchdown, Mustangs.
My Lord.
1-yard touchdown run by Simmons, and now the Mustangs take the lead now. Should be 14-9 or 13-9 pending extra point. 10:05 here left in the second, and again, turnover turns into points, and that is the key thing in any football game.
I think that's what we were missing in that first half, that first quarter. The Mustang defense would not get anything going.
Wells here going for the extra point to give it a 14-9 lead. Take snap.
There's a flag on
the play, but
good.
the play is good. The question is what is the flag on the play? And play is good, so it will be 14-9 unless it was on, but it was a neutral zone on the defense. So they will decline that one and take the points.
14-9.
So it will be 14-9 here after a 1-yard run by Max Simmons. 10:05 left. 14-9 Mustangs. Oh, we'll just double check again with the penalty. Make sure it is nothing. Oh, they're going to take it. It looks like. Yep, they will decline it. So the try is good. So with 10:05 left in the second quarter, Mustangs up 14-9. You've been watching SMSU football here on SMSU Media.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. Mustangs 1-yard touchdown run by Max Simmons to give him a 14-9 lead here early in the second quarter. And again, as we said, turnovers turn into points. That's something that the Mustangs have been able to do a lot this season.
That's what's leading them to this 4-2 record, which is pretty good, and really relying on Matt Simmons tonight offensively.
Max Simmons was out a couple weeks ago when they had a bunch of running back injuries, but they still have a bunch of injuries, but they have enough running backs that'll help them. So Oswald's here to kick the ball off to start the next possession here for the Wildcats. Going to catch it here at the 16, number 16. He's going to take it big down the right side again for a big run. And that was, I believe, Willie Walton again with a good run back to get it to the 33-yard line. So
maybe this Wayne State can actually...
Wayne State offense, last time they had it, pick. I mean, it'd be a good thing to... Not a good thing for them to know, but the question is, what are they going to do with this Mustang defense now starting to heat up a little bit?
Yep. They could try that right side to see if they started going back into the way the first quarter went. But
so Osborne looks like out of the shotgun with Burns in the backfield. He's going to fake it, throw it to Walton. Walton he will get to about the 40-yard line on that screen pass. And Willie Walton, a guy that isn't even on their top two for receiving on here, or for their two places that they have on our sheet. So
that's what I'm seeing out of Wayne State. They like pulling up a lot of guys. They set their starting roster, but their leaders don't seem to be there.
So Osborne again out of the shotgun with Burns back there. Hands it off to Burns. Burns got a good hole, a little hole. It looked like it was going to open up. He will get it a few yards to get it just short of the first down. Looks like they're going to look for the chains. It looks like he was close to getting there. From our angle, we can't quite tell, and they're going to take a official's timeout.
Too many yellow shirts walking around.
Look at a few stats here. See how the Mustangs offensively has played so far.
It's all been rushing. I mean, with Matt Simmons especially, he's got 10 carries for 69 yards. I mean, Gimbel's got an 89 passer rating, completing about 50% of his passes, attempting 8. But I mean, what I'm seeing is a lot of rushing from the Southwest offense.
And something that we're not used to seeing entirely. A lot of passing usually. So we'll see what they do continuing the game. But it looks like it is third and just short. So they'll give it one, but it's more like third and a quarter again.
They should make that quarter yard a thing.
Yeah, they should just make the quarter yard inches on there. But it will be Osborne under center here now. He will hand off to his fullback, And looks like he will get the first down. It was number 40, I believe 41 with the run there. So Houston Huss, the fullback, a 6 foot, 220-pound sophomore. That's to me a little small for a fullback, but hey, if he's got power, that's all that matters. Osborne going to be out of the shotgun here with Burns to his right, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. He's going to fake the handoff, passes out to the far outside. Caught
Spins
Walton
move.
with another catch, and he's making guys miss left and right for another first down by Wayne State. And this
The
Willie
secondary.
Walton is quite the guy.
Yes.
He must be their secret player out there, because you would think he'd be up on the depth chart, but he's doing his job tonight, giving the Wildcats some good catches here as another first down for them. Looks like they're going to go 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne will be out of the pistol with Burns in the backfield. Osborne taking the snap. He's looking deep again. He's got a guy open a little, just out of the reach there, out of bounds. Looks like to Nick Roth. And it would have had to been a very good touch pass if it was going to complete it. 2 Mustang DBs were back there, safety and corner, and he would have had to really dump it off and just kind of knew that if he was going to miss it deep.
He definitely likes looking down deep. Osborne, he's not really about the short pass. It's either run or you go deep.
Yeah,
He's not.
he likes those play action passes, and it looks like Osborne again out of the pistol with Burns in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Osborne's going to keep it. He's got a hole up there, and he will get it up to the 30-yard line, and a good gain. And it looks like a first down for Wayne State. And Osborne likes to do the read option and
Yes.
keeps it, which is hard for defenders to try to cheat on one or cheat on the other. So that's why they're going to allow that kind of yardage. And again, now taking their time, the Wildcats, like they tend to do a little bit after first downs, excuse me. They will have 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Osborne in the pistol with Burns in the backfield. He will fake the handoff to Burns. He's looking deep. He's got a man wide open in the middle field, and he dropped it.
He drops the
Wide
pass
open.
over the middle.
Keaton Slaughter wide open in an easy first down, and he drops it. A break for the Mustang defense.
He's going to beat himself up tomorrow about that one. That was wide open across the middle.
And
That
So they are going to call rough the quarterback. Now, we didn't quite see that after the play, so he did rough the quarterback, so there's the killer. As now a 15-yard penalty is a first down, so basically the catch technically happened off the penalty.
still probably going to beat himself up. That was a wide. I wouldn't be surprised if he had made that into a touchdown
But
catch.
the defensive ends and the blitzers need to understand, as soon as the quarterback lets go of the ball, they need to let up. They can't be hitting hard. Because the quarterbacks are like the saints of all players on these football fields.
Yes.
So, looks like Wayne State will have a first down at the 16-yard line. Osborne in the pistol again. Burns in the backfield. He will fake it or hand it off to Burns. Burns got a good gap there and will gain about 6 or 7 yards on the play.
And that's on that right side of that SMSU defensive line.
And it looks like they will be right at the 10-yard line, as they are on the opposite side of the field. So a little difficult to see, but it looks like about the 10-yard line, so it'll be about 2nd and 4. Looks like, again, they're going to go 3 receivers left, none to the right. Burns will be in the backfield again with Osborne in the pistol. No, Osborne will be in the shotgun instead with Burns just to his left. Receiver in motion there, and he will get. And Walton's got a catch. He's got looking for a room, and he will get down to about the 4-yard line. And again, Willie Walton, that mystery man at the bottom of the depth chart, is making some good plays out there, and he gets the Wildcats inside. It looks like just inside the 5-yard line, and it will be first down.
They really like using him in that screen game.
Yes, perfect game for him too. He's got good speed. He's got to get some blocks there, and it'll be absolutely perfect for him.
He likes making guys miss. He likes that spin move.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Looks like the Wildcats are going to go under center for Osborne. You're going to have fullback in there. It looks like another penalty. So having a little confusion for Wayne State. I mean, they're moving the ball well, but they're
Both teams
having
tonight.
trouble. They're having trouble knowing what guys need to be on the field at what time, and costing them another 5 yards. So they will now be back at the 10-yard line. So it will be 1st and 10 technically, but excuse me, 1st and goal. You can call it 1st 10 or 1st and goal. Both would be the same. So you're gonna looks like they're still gonna. Osborne will be in the pistol with Burns behind him. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Osborne's looking at the option. He's gonna pitch it over to Burns. Burns gonna get nowhere, or he'll get a few yards, but didn't get that hole he was looking for. And will be down to the 6-yard line. And
There's that read option again.
Read options is a helper, but didn't quite get a lot. They'll get it down to about the 6 or 7-yard line. Looks like 2nd and 7. Just going to be 5 minutes left here before halftime. And can the Mustangs get a big stop in the red zone here? Looks like Osborne's going to go out of the shotgun. Burns to his right. 3 receivers left, none to the right. He will take the ball. He's looking to pass. He's looking for the corner route, and it will be incomplete in the corner. It will be now 3rd and goal for the Wildcats.
That's a good look.
Yeah, a very good look. Tried to do the fade route out in the corner like a lot of offenses do. If you go watch any kind of football, like to get the tight end out into that fade route and just overthrew him. But again, the perfect pass to do it. If you're not going to get it to him perfectly, it's far enough to where the defense can't intercept
pick it off. And obviously, we see the SMSU defense likes picking quarterbacks off.
They like the interception, but a big 3rd and 7 here to try to get the stop here. Osborne in the pistol again. You got Burns in the backfield. High snap. Looking to pass here. Osborne got a guy in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Wayne State.
And that'll give him the lead.
It will give him the back the lead, and I can't quite get a number there on it. The guy looks like number 11, Nate Rogers, with the touchdown pass in the back of the end zone. So the Wildcats get the touchdown, and the Mustangs just couldn't quite get the big stop they needed. And
it was across the middle.
Yeah, across the middle, another middle run. It looks like that's where they like to be the most of the time. Knudsen back in to kick the extra point to try to give the Wildcats a 2-point lead. Kick is up. It is good. So with 4:37 left before halftime, Wayne State up 15-14. You've been watching SMSU football here on SMSU Media.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be?
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. Again, I'm Zach Hunley with Mitch Reby.
Yes.
I knew I almost forgot it. Hadn't said it in a while. But again, Wildcats get the touchdown. Yeah, good game. Wildcats regained the lead on a possession that was kind of, I don't know, I like to say funky.
Yes.
A lot of ups and downs in it, and the Wildcats were able to.
Some penalties and some
penalties, a lot of this and that, and the Wildcats able to score on that and regain the lead here. But 4:37 left before halftime. There's plenty of time for the Mustangs to score, and we've seen them score with 45 seconds. So they got plenty of time to score. And
I'm not worried about the Mustangs at all.
Not at all. Knudsen here ready to kick it off with Hewitt and Lawson Gale back there. Looks like Hewitt will take it there at the 12-yard line. He's going to take it up the right side. He's got a little bit of a room, won't quite make it to the outside, and will get it to about the 25-yard line for the Mustangs to start their next possession. And
we haven't seen the offense in a long time.
We haven't seen it in a while, but kind of an important possession in a way. I mean, to get back on top, you want to you'd like to take that lead before halftime, and because I believe the Mustangs will They will
leave
not
Wayne.
receive the football. I believe it'll be Wayne State
Yep.
will receive the
Kind of
football.
leave
in the
Wayne
second.
State with that bad taste in their
Yeah.
mouth of just getting scored on.
So Gimbel in the shotgun. He will take the ball. Little screen pass again down to Simmons, or is it be like
On the other side of the field, we can't really tell what number there.
26 or 6, 20, no, 28. So it will be Simmons with the little screen pass there for a short gain there. Looks like Simmons will stay there. Gimbel's going to stay in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Gimbel's going to take the pass. He's going to throw the pass, little screen pass again to Simmons. Simmons got a lot of room to run. He will get up to about the 40-yard line, and they will give it to him at the 39-yard line. That will be enough for a Mustang first down.
I wouldn't be surprised if Southwest started slowing down here a little bit, just to
slow down the clock a little, let the clock run a little bit. And if they're going to give you that much room, might as well do a screen pass every time.
Yeah.
Gimbel going to be in the pistol again. Looks like Simmons in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimbel putting a man in motion here. Gimbel looking to pass. Look left. Has a guy wide open in the middle of the field. Can't quite tell a number, and a flag, so probably going to be a face mask there. Looks like number 25. That is Lawson Gale with the catch there to the about the 49-yard or 49-yard line, but there's a flag, so it could be probably face mask on Wayne State, and we'll see what the call is by the official.
He had to jump for that ball a little bit.
He had a little jump, but he had enough room.
Yeah, Wayne State's like giving the receivers warm.
No foul. So it was a accidental throw of the flag, and so there will be no flag. However, it is a Mustang first down. Gimbel in the pistol again. Looks like Simmons in the backfield. 3 receivers left, none to the right. Gimbel going to take the ball, looking downfield. Got another screen pass. Simmons. Simmons got a good block there. Trying to get to the outside. We'll get it to the 42-yard line, and just short of another first down for the Mustangs.
Southwest really likes using those screen passes, and why wouldn't they? Wayne State's defense is giving them a ton of room to run.
They got all that room, might as well use it. Gimbel again out of the pistol. Looks like Simmons again in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Looks like a little audible here. Seen something different out of the Wildcats defense. Sends a man in motion. Gimbel takes it. He will fake it off. Statue of Liberty. We got the Statue of Liberty going to the left side. We'll make it maybe a yard and get the first down. And
that was a good
first
sell.
time we've seen the Statue of Liberty here at Southwest. Not quite the Boise State Statue of Liberty, but we'll take it. But if you do a Statue of Liberty and get a first down, why not do it?
Yeah.
It will be a first down for the Mustangs as they are moving the ball down. Just under 2.5 minutes left in the half. Gimbel in the pistol. Simmons in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Gimbel looking to pass. Looks to the left. Gives it to Simmons again on the dump pass. He will make it all the way down and got a room. He got an open block. He down to the 14 or 13-yard line. Big gain there by Max Simmons on the little screen pass there, and it's been working. If the Wayne State's going to want to play deep, might as well use a screen pass. The Mustangs now down to the 14-yard line.
I think Wayne State anticipated the passing offense to be going deep, but our quarterback just dumping it down.
Just under 2 minutes left. First down in the red zone here. Gimbel in the pistol. He's going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons got a hole there in the middle. He's looking to get inside the 10. He will get inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And there's 2 flags on the play.
There's flags
Not
all
just one,
over
we
the
got
field.
2. So something's going. I didn't see the first. Was just after the snap, so it must be offsides on the defense. Something in the back or in the secondary, so it could be possible holding.
Mm-hmm. This game has all been about penalties.
A lot of penalties in this game. They need to figure out their clothing issue out there for the refs.
Yes.
They're kind of throwing a few too many clothing items out there. We don't need it. Slowing the game down just a bit.
Yes.
But that's okay. Part of the job. They didn't throw them well. It'd be kind of an interesting football game.
Yes, someone might be a little upset.
So we got 2 flags on the play here.
We're having their striped zebra meeting.
So it was like we said, a false start or an offside, offsides on the defense, but a personal foul by the Mustang. So what that will do is that will just basically say there
Cancel.
was no penalty. Yeah, they will neglect anything, and the Mustangs will have the ball on first down inside the 14 or at the 14-yard line. Gimble in the pistol again with looks like Beals in there, three receivers right, one to the left. Hard count there by Gimble.
Be ready for a dump pass.
Gimble again in the pistol. He's looking to pass. Looking deep. Yeah, nothing in the pocket collapse and a sack by the Wayne State and a flag.
Oh, there's a flag.
Probably roughing the passer.
That was a big hit.
And that was down. That was a loss of about 5 yards, and a late flag comes in here, and this could be a big call for both teams. As Wayne State had a big loss, a call that goes Mustangs way. Now they're inside the 5-yard line, or about close inside the 5. We'll see what the call is by the head official.
There's almost 3 teams playing tonight. There's Southwest, Wayne State.
So a face mask, which will bring him all the way down inside, not quite the 10-yard line. We'll get him. It will take
Both teams just
take a first down to the 12-yard line, and a big penalty for the Mustang offense after a big sack there by Wayne State. Gimble looks like going to be out of the pistol again. You get 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. I believe Beals back there in the running back, and they're not quite comfortable what they're seeing. It looks like Wayne State's giving them a few different looks here throughout the second half, as we've seen a lot more audibles. Gimble takes the snap, hands it off to Beal. Beal taking a hard run there up the middle and getting it to the 7-yard line.
We haven't seen much of Beal tonight.
No, not much of Beal, coming just off injury. I believe a couple weeks ago was injured. So just under a minute left here, and Mustangs going quick on offense. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Beal taking the handoff to the left. He's going to get inside the 5. Hits hard down low, and he will get inside the 3-yard line down to the 2. And the Mustangs in business here in the red zone. Just under 40 seconds left in the half. It will be 2nd and 1.
They've got all 3 of their timeouts.
All 3 timeouts. Plenty of time. Don't have to rush anything in.
But if they had to, they could.
Yeah.
They're not like Wayne State where they try to run a quick offense.
Doing some substitution here, so both teams have an opportunity to substitute as long as the Mustangs substitute first. So 3rd and 1, 3rd and 1 from the 3-yard line. Gimble under center, 1 receiver right. He's going to go and head to the right, rolls right.
He's looking.
Finds a guy in the end zone.
Caught,
but dropped.
My.
And dropped there
that was
by
a big hit.
8, Devon Shelton. Had the catch, had the ball, just a big hit there to knock it out. So now 4th and 1 for the Mustang offense. And the question is, do you try to kick a field goal or go for it, and possibility of not getting points?
Well, I don't know. Either way, I mean, you'd want to take the lead before half, but in a way of a field goal, I don't know if you'd want to do that.
The only nice thing is if you, by chance, don't get it, you're giving the opponents on the 3-yard line, which means they probably will not
score
do much. But it looks like the Mustangs will take a timeout, and we will take a timeout with them. With 34 seconds left in the half, 16-14, Wayne State leads. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
What?
The storks are bringing me a baby brother.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What? Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't? Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No. Making sure your child is in the right seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
We can do this together.
To know for sure that your child is in the right seat for their age and size,
Remember when I was a baby? It felt like 1 minute ago.
What? Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. What he said.
Welcome back. Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. 34 seconds left here before halftime. It is 16-14 Wayne State with a 4th and 1 by the Mustangs here inside the at the 30-yard line. And interesting play call here for Coach Sauter. Plenty of different ways you can take it. You can try to run it left or right, try to roll out, try to throw it.
Well, they've tried everything up until this point. We've seen rollouts, we've seen runs. The only thing we haven't seen is a field goal, which I wouldn't be surprised if they went and kicked it up for the
taking
week before
a
half.
timeout. I'm not quite sure they're going to try to run. And Blake Gimbel's coming out on the field, so they will not be kicking for a field goal. They will try to score a touchdown here. They're going to have two receivers to the right. They have fullback in there with Beal, and Gimbel will be under center, so expect either some kind of handoff or a rollout, most likely a rollout. They're looking at maybe a change of play here. And another timeout by Coach Sauter as he doesn't like what he sees. So another timeout. And, yep, they're going to take a timeout. And I mean, it's interesting taking one timeout, taking a second timeout. Not
Good
like
thing
what
they
you're
have all
seeing.
three.
Yeah, luckily you got three of them, but now you're losing it to, well, it doesn't matter. You can't, well, you can get a first down. They can get a first down. So if they did get a first down, if, somehow another timeout would happen after this timeout where they don't like it in and they don't have any, well, if you get a first down in play, you don't have.
No, you don't
gotta
got time to go out there and
spike.
kick a field goal if you wanted to.
You got to spike it, you got to do anything. So you can't get too picky with the play calling. You got to get something that you have multiple options to get the touchdown. And that's the question.
I'm surprised they don't have Simmons out there and they're running it with Beal. I mean, they've been pretty. Maybe Beal's their red zone threat, but Simmons has still got 2 touchdowns on the night.
And Simmons would be a nice guy to have just for out of the backfield, just maybe a little screen pass or something like that. But
scare Wayne State, thinking that they're going to run it, and
we'll see
or
what
a possible
the Mustang
screen.
looks like. Beal will be the one coming out. Mustang's going to still go with 2 receivers right. Gimbel's going to be under center with a fullback there. So 4th and 1 here, and Gimbel's going to take it, hand it off to Beal. Beal's going to try to get a first down. It looks like he's going to get the first down. But the clock will stop, so if they didn't get it, then the clock's going to stop anyway, so they can have time to call timeout. But this is going to be real close. It looked like he got there from our angle.
Yes.
We're right on top of literally the line where the first down is, and that looks like
a first down.
From my angle, that looks like a first down, and I'm not.
They are bringing out the chain, so
I do got some good vision on me. That looks like a first down, and
I didn't forget to put my contacts in.
Maybe
this
the rest,
morning.
the rest just can't see it from the angle. We do got the high angle, so it makes it a little easier. But that is a first down by about 2 feet.
And SMSU's got to be happy with that, getting a first.
And now they got to get up there because the time will start as soon as the chain gang gets back on, which they won't need to be there anyway. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.5-yard line. Mustangs trying to score here with under 30 seconds left before half. Looks like Gimbel's going to be again under center. Beal in the backfield, 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Expect maybe a fade pass here.
Yes.
Into one of the corner of the end zone. Time's now running. Gimbel under center. He's going to hand it off to Beal. Beal's going to try to hammer his way in, and he is in for the touchdown.
What a heck of a drive by the Mustangs to end the half.
Yeah, good way to end that, or get toward the end of halftime now. Another bang play there, running up the middle and taking the chance on that one. And Mustangs now up 20-16, and they're gonna do the funky old position here where they're all gonna come back into the middle, and eventually they're gonna kick the field goal. So, or the extra point, excuse me.
Playing with Wayne State a little bit, trying to throw them off.
It's like everybody's got with the iPod Shuffle back in all those movies. That's kind of what it is. So Wells in to kick the extra point to take it to 21-16 here. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up. It is no good. He missed it to the right. And with 19.9 seconds remaining here in the half, Mustangs up 20-16 over Wayne State. We'll be back here after a commercial break. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media. Welcome back here to SMSU football on SMSU Media. Mustangs regain the lead after the touchdown. Fortunately missed the extra point there by Austin Wells. And 19.9 seconds left. I don't expect much unless they
No.
get a good kick return back for.
We have seen a
for
good
Wayne
kick
State.
return, though. It got called
That's
back
true. It did
because
get
of
called back.
penalty.
So if they get one like that, a possibility that you're going to see that.
That's been the name of the game, is penalties.
Yeah. And I expect that in the second half too.
Yeah. Can't expect much change.
Wells off to kick here with Roth and Bethy in the. They're not. I believe they have changed it. They're just going to do a pooch kick here, and that ball is.
Oh!
It is out of bounds, but touched. So that means that it will stay Wayne State's ball. So
SMSU almost came up with that.
Unfortunate break by SMSU as they almost could have got that, but just bounced out of bounds. So Wayne State will take it at the 30. Looks like they're going to put it at the 31-yard line.
You know, most teams at this point would just take a kneel and end the half, but Osborne, the way his arm has been going. So they get it at 30.
It's at the 30, which I'm not exactly sure what the explanation is. Maybe they're thinking, it didn't go 10 yards, but it went way past 10 yards. But Wayne State will take it at the 30-yard line with 18 and a half seconds left. And I would expect a handoff maybe here. We'll see what they're going to have. Two receivers left, one to the right. Burns in the backfield. It looks like they're just
Wayne State's just
they're
talking.
While they're trying to figure out here, the refs talking with the head coach here for Wayne State, trying to figure out, unfortunately there's no replay system, so we can't quite look at that. If there's a replay system, you'd be able to see that, but Division II they don't have replay systems. So as they continue to talk and figure out where the ball should be, and this is where we could cue up Jeopardy music. Best time to play, but. Try to figure this out. I don't know if they're going to figure it out now or later.
It might be 2 years from now.
They're all getting together now. The one ref out here is kind of by himself, and he's like, oh, maybe I should get up there. But
he's having a nice conversation with one of our D-backs.
Is the 2 extra yards going to make that big of a difference? I mean, you're starting 2 yards farther back. It's, not the worst, but they're trying to figure this out.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to see what Wayne State does in this situation. I mean, so you got 18 and a half seconds.
Yeah.
You could take the kneel and just end the half, or
they are going to move it up. So they are going to move it up to the 35-yard line, and they're going to pretty much give Wayne.
It did look like Wayne State
did touch it and went out of bounds. They just couldn't figure out where it went out of bounds. And after long discussion, they said it'd move it 5 more yards up, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Wayne State at the 35. Osborne going to be out of the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Burns in the backfield.
He's looking
Osborne
deep.
looking to pass. He's got a guy open there on the side. He's going to try to get out of bounds. So that is again to Willie Walton. And the time's going to click, and they're going to call timeout here for Wayne State. So it will be 2nd and about 6 yards, 6 or 7 yards, with 9.6 seconds left before half. And a short pass really isn't going to help at this point. They need to take one of those big shots. They took, 3 or 4 or 5 of them up early in the game. One of those would be perfect at this point.
I wouldn't be surprised if Wayne State did that. I mean,
well, at this point, it doesn't hurt. Unfortunately, this isn't the NFL where if you throw it up and get the pass interference, it's going to go way down there. But might as well give it a shot. Nothing's going to,
Osborne's got the arm to do it.
Yeah, Osborne's got the arm. And
we've seen it plenty of times this game.
And if, by golly, it gets, intercepted, it's not going to go anywhere unless something, big hole opens up and it takes it out.
It would just add another interception to Southwest stats, which wouldn't hurt at all.
Oh, no. Nothing hurts when more stats are added.
No.
Nothing ever hurts. Works out well. But they're going to come out here for, I'm guessing, 1 to 2 more plays. Wayne State has 1 timeout left. They are at the 32-yard line, so 2nd and 8. As they're going to go 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Burns will be in the backfield with Osborne in the shotgun. So it looks looks like they're going to do something deep here. Osborne looking deep, and exactly what they're doing. They're going Hail Mary, and that one's
He's
deep.
got a chance.
And that will
It's
be
picked off.
by the Mustangs.
We called it.
That is a perfect call, and they're be picked off at the 12-yard line for the Mustangs. Another pick by the Mustangs, and this one, I believe they're just going to end the half on this one and leave it off. So Wes Bender with the interception, and I'm not sure if they're going to. No, they are going to head into halftime. So here at half now, it is 20-16 Mustangs, and good first half. And we'll break it down more when we come back right before the end of halftime. So again, heading into halftime, the SMSU Mustangs up 20-16 over Wayne State Wildcats. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media. Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. Just rounding out the half here, 20-16 SMSU over Wayne State. And Mitch, you got some stats here from the first half.
Let's start off with some rushing yards. Wayne State has 21 attempts for 92 yards, where SMSU is 19 for 92 yards. And rushing leader for Wayne State is actually their passing leader, Zach Osborne, with 4 attempts, gaining 53 yards. And I think that's because they were doing a lot of that option read. On the passing side of things, Osborne has gotten 128 yards, 2 touchdowns. His longest pass has been 22 yards. And let's switch over things to the southwest side. I know you guys are all dying to hear that. Passing, we're with Blake Gimble. He's 98 yards, 0 touchdowns. His longest has been 26. And the rushing game is where it's all been at tonight for Minnesota. It's the rushing leader with Max Simmons having 10 attempts for 69 yards. He has gotten 2 touchdowns tonight, which is pretty huge.
Yeah, a lot of rushing is the main focal point of what they've done. And what do you think could be a few keys here for the second half for the Mustangs to continue
Continuing
gaining
on what they did.
more on the lead?
I think interceptions are still going to be a heavy factor. I feel like SMSU can get 1, if not 2 more interceptions, which
turnovers turning into points.
Yes, that has been what's made SMSU ahead in this game.
And what we've seen with the running defense has been much better. They can control that defensively. Offensively, we saw them being able to do both running and passing, keep that smooth. I think they'll be able to do pretty well here in the second half and try to get this game into a runaway fashion.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw SMSU start leaning on their quarterback a little bit more, because we're used to seeing a pretty high-flying offense from this.
Gimble's only throwing 14 attempts, which is pretty low. He's usually averaging about 30 to 35 attempts. So we'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a definite more aerial attack from the Mustangs this second half than from the first.
Again, Wayne State here will receive the kick here to start the second half. Austin Wells kicking here for the Mustangs. Number 25, Odessa Clark, and number, I believe it's, can't quite get a number on the side. No, number 16, our man, Willie Walton. I enjoy calling Willie Walton. Great name. Can't find a better name. They will be receiving. And the start of the second half is here. Just a little early, but here it is. And Walton with the catch at the 6-yard line. He'll take it up the right side, going toward the middle. He's got a little bit of an alley. He's found an alley. Just his guy in his way, but he will get up to the 32-yard line. And Wayne State will start in pretty good field position to start the second half.
The guy got in his way.
If they, his old man wasn't there, he could have broke off a really big run. And
that'd be the second of the game, except the first one was taken back by penalty, which has been.
We'll see what that happens here in the second half between penalties.
Yeah.
If
I'm sure the coaches had a nice stern talking to their players about penalties.
Wayne State's going to come out here with Osborne out of the pistol with Burns in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Normal formation, or really normal formation that they've run. Handed off to Burns going up the right side, and he's not getting anywhere and will lose 2 yards back to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line, and a big stop early for the Mustang defense.
It's key. It's key for that defense to get those stops right away. Otherwise, offense gets a spark and they just run. And we see how Osborne can throw it down the field.
Just got to be able to start early, and that start with the block or the stops early. Osborne again out of the pistol. Burns in the backfield. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne looking to pass, looks left, and he is nailed in the backfield for a sack. All the way back down to the 22-yard line.
This is a new SMSU defense.
And that was Alex Werner, number 97, with this sack for the Mustangs. And now it will be 3rd and long for Wayne State. Looks like about 3rd and 21, so a long 3rd down. Can the Mustangs get the big stop here? They've struggled over the weeks with 3rd downs. So see what Wayne State has up their sleeves here to start out the opening half. Osborne in the pistol with Burns in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left, none to the right. Osborne takes and looks to pass. He's looking deep and left. He rolls one deep.
There's a
There's a
flag.
flag on the play, and that one is incomplete. And there's going to be flag in the middle of the field, so we don't know if that's on the Mustangs. It could be on the Mustangs. It could be a holding on the Mustangs.
Still doesn't bring up enough for the.
It could, but I don't think they will. But we'll see what the call is here by the head official. Yeah, it will be an automatic first down. So a 3rd and 22 is neglected by another penalty on the Mustang defense, and now will be a 1st down and 10 at the 33-yard line for Wayne State.
That's got to be heartbreaking.
It hurts for a defense that had an offense on their backs. Osborne in the pistol, Burns in the backfield. 3 receiver to the left, none to the right. Osborne
He's talking to his line. He's seeing something he doesn't like, so he's changing it up.
Still going to stay in the pistol there. He takes a snap, hands it off to Burns, or not. That is, yep, Burns, and Burns will take it about 3 or 4 yards up to about the 36-yard line. And looks like it'll be 2nd and 6 to go. And Mustang defense not giving up as many yards. Still trying to figure out exactly what Wayne State wants to do here to set the tempo in the second half. They've passed, they've ran. They're not really being.
They haven't found an identity
They
yet.
haven't found exactly what they really want to do. Osborne in the shotgun. Burns just to the right of him. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Takes ball, looking right for the screen pass. Burns gets it in the backfield. He makes a guy miss, but he will get taken down at the 35-yard line, and it will be another 3rd down for Wayne State. 3rd and 7 looks like a loss of 1.
That was almost a sack if he hadn't dumped it down.
Yeah, if he didn't dump it down, he was going to get taken down in the backfield. And luckily, Burns was right there to get the ball and at least, even though I lost 1, at least get back close to the line of scrimmage. Osborne in the shot or in the pistol again. Burns in the backfield. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne looking. If he can't find anything, looking to the right. He's got a guy downfield.
Oh,
this one wide open downfield. And that is number 11, Nate Rogers, with the open field catch on the sidelines, which should not be there. That is a big gain. And up
blown
to
coverage.
Up to the 29, you should never be able to have a guy open near the sidelines, especially when a quarterback is rolling to the right.
Mm-hmm. Defensive back thought he could just get up there and help take him down, but can't do that with Osborne. Osborne is way too quick.
So Osborne now kind of back in the shotgun with Burns to his left. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. He hands it off to Burns. Burns has got a big hole on the right side, and he will get to a 1st down, it looks like, or another 1st down for Wayne State as they get it inside the 20-yard line to the 18-yard line. And
that was
Wayne
a
State's
big
offense
hole
right now is in business.
Yes. A penalty definitely shifted momentum.
Turned the momentum very early here. Looks like Osborne is going to be in the pistol again. Burns in the backfield. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne takes the ball, hands it off to Burns. Burns tries to get something going. He'll gain, looks like about 2 yards maybe, up to about the 18 or 19-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down in about 9 for Wayne State. Looks like they did get nothing. So 2nd and 10 for Wayne State. Osborne in the pistol again. Burns in the backfield with him. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne looks to pass, looking left. Can't find him and finds a receiver caught down toward the 4 or 5 yard, or about the 5-yard line, and it looks like it will be a 1st down. That was caught by number 9, Shamir Williams again with a good catch.
A lot of unknown name receivers coming out for the receiving core. For
Must have a few injuries out there that they don't quite have, but some quick guys that are pretty good, and they did not get the first down, so it'll be 3rd and 1 from the 9-yard line, it looks like. Osborne under center, hands it off to Burns. Burns trying to get the first down, and it looks like he did not get it. And a big stop by the Mustang defense. Will be 4th and about 2.
That was a big stop for SMSU defense. That was kind of slowed down, but now they're picking it back up.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that, you figured they were going to try to run it up the middle and didn't quite get it. Now let's see what Wayne State wants to do here on 4th down and about 2 inside or about at the 10-yard line, I believe is where they're at.
They are at the 10.
So Wayne State will take a timeout here to figure out what to do on 4th down. It looks like they may kick, but we're going to take a quick break here. You've been listening or watching SMSU football on SMSU Media. Welcome back to SMSU Football on SMSU Media. Looking on 4th and 2 for the Wildcats. And looks like they're going to go for the field goal here as number 28, Ethan Knutson, has came out to kick. They're going to try to get this to a 1-point lead. Ball's on the left hash, will be about a 25-yard field goal. Hold is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. With 9:26 here left in the 3rd quarter, SMSU winning 20-19. We'll be back after this. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. 20-19 Mustangs lead after the field goal by Wayne State there to climb within 1 of the lead, and now we'll get to see the Mustang offense here to start the second half after the defense.
I'm really looking forward to seeing this offense.
Didn't really do well.
No.
To open up. Big penalty that cost him, and
yeah, that's when it turned. The defense showed up. A big sack, a 3rd and 23 was it? I think.
Yep.
It was SMSU showing up, and then that penalty just. It's like a light switch. It just turned them off.
We'll see what the offense can do here as a kick off here by Wayne State. We'll get to Hewitt up to about the 5-yard line. Hewitt takes it up to the right side and gets nailed at the 25-yard line. And the Mustang offense will take it, looks like just shy of the 25. And we'll start out the 24-yard line. So kind of the interesting to see what the Mustang offense wants to do right away and what Coach Sauter wants to do. As you know, Coach Sauter was a former quarterback, both at the University of Minnesota and then played in the NFL too. So he's the offensive mind of this team, and he likes to throw the ball. So let's see what the Mustangs want to do. Gimbel going to start out in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. He's going to swing past to Simmons. Simmons takes it and will make it about a yard gain up to the 25-yard line. So again, back to the screen pass play.
If they don't run it, this is what they do. It's just a simple screen dump pass. It's
just to try to gain a few extra yards there.
It works. I mean, it gets those safeties coming down to stop those quick passes and allow SMSU offense to throw it.
Gimbel in the pistol. He's going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons going to break a big tackle. He'll get to the first down past the 35, should be to about the 36 or 7-yard line here for a first down, and Max Simmons having a big day so far, or big night, excuse me, so far today. They will be at the, looks like 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Gimble again in the pistol, hands it off to Simmons. Simmons takes it up to the right side, trying to get past
Turns
one
it.
defender and will not quite make it to the 40-yard line, but will gain about a yard there on the play. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 38-yard line.
They definitely incorporate Simmons into the game. They really like leaning on him, whether it be a short pass or a run.
Gimble in the pistol again, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimble looking to pass, looks left, dumps it off. Nice catch. Trying to gain a few extra yards. We'll try to get to the 41-yard line. Nate Hewitt with the catch. Get to about the 40. It'll be 3rd down and about 7 or 8 on the pound. Not quite the what they thought they'd get on the little short pass, but trying to get something here going on 3rd and 7. Gimble out of the pistol. Simmons in the backfield. Two receivers right, 1 to the left. Gimble takes fakes the handoff, looking deep down the right side. He's rolling out right, trying to find an open receiver. Has Hewitt, and it will be caught for a first down at the 48-yard line. Nate Hewitt with a great reception, and is one.
It was a good rollout. Way to read the defense and find an open guy. It was pretty bare pickings out there.
And Nate Hewitt, one of the key receivers that Blake Gimble likes to throw to. Here comes a hurry-up offense. Gimble into the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. He's going to hand it off. Simmons going to take it and gain maybe a yard on that, so it'll make it about 2nd and 9 up to the 50-yard line. Trying the hurry-up offense, which is trying to work, but you got to hurry it up just a little bit if you want to keep it going. Looks like it's going to be, again, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimble going to be out of the pistol again with Simmons in the backfield. Simmons looking to pass, looks left, finding deep downfield, and he just overthrows his wide receiver. The route looks like it was just a little off. Wide receiver looked like he was trying to run kind of a post route and run back into the middle of the field, while Gimble was thinking toward the outside and toward the
just a little miscommunication.
Toward the sidelines, and just a little off confusion. We got 3rd and 9 here. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Gimble by himself out of the shotgun, trying to get some kind of hard count. They're going to fake the handoff to Simmons. Gimble looking to pass. He's going to get it off. Caught at the 45. Will he make it quite? Will not quite make it to the first down. Caught by number 10, Hamilton Mateski. And it'll be 4th down and about 2 yards. And they could be going for it, or it could be a pooch kick. You can never know. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimble out of the pistol. Simmons right behind him. Gimble going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons got a big spin move, but it looks like there will be a holding on the play. They will get the first down, but a flag on the play, and it looks like it may be coming back by a hold. But Simmons going all the way up to about the 38-yard line.
Simmons he's a key component to this Mustang offense.
But it looks like this one may be coming back.
He's talking with head referee just to try and get everything done. They have waived 1 penalty tonight. I would think they would not waive this one. The penalty will be against SMSU.
Let's see what they got to say.
Made there, so the Wildcats will obviously take the penalty and back them up for a 4th and long.
Personal foul. Block full away.
Yep.
Offense. Number 77.
A chop block, which pretty much takes care of that. And it'll be a 4th down and long, and now the Mustangs will have to punt.
I think that'd be the right call here. You don't like punting, but I don't know.
And now you're getting a 4th and 15. There's no reason not to punt.
You don't want to give Wayne State that momentum to get up and already be across your 50.
So Austin Wells out to punt. We have, looks like number 2 for Wayne State is out there.
Nick Roth.
Nick Roth, and a fair catch at the 20-yard line, and got a Mustang player on the field. So we're going to take a break. 5:48 left in the third quarter. Mustangs leading 2019. You are watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, babe.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media, and still got the injured Mustang on the field, but not a great first possession there by Mustang offense.
No.
Didn't quite get the first down. Penalties hurt him too, so looks like there's going to be a knee injury. We're going to hit another break to let the people on the field do their work. So
Yep.
again, 5:48 left. Mustangs leading 20-19. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
On September 18, 1967, a new college on the prairie opened its doors for the first time. And since then, it has supplied countless memories to its 20,000 alumni. Please save the date for Homecoming 2017, September 29th through October 1st, and help us celebrate 50 years of excellence at Southwest Minnesota State University.
Welcome back to SMSU football and SMSU Media. Wayne State going to take it, and Osborne's going to take a QB sneak there to the right on the option play there to the 25-yard line. Will be now second and about 5 yards. Good run play to start for Wayne State on their second possession of the.
Let's see if
the
the
half.
defense can actually show up this time. They showed up to begin the half, but
They need a stop here, a big stop.
Yeah,
that'd be key. Osborne out of the pistol again. Burns is in the backfield again. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne going to hand it off to Burns. Burns takes it up the right side of the sidelines, and he will get stopped just before the first down and a gain of about 3 yards there. Good run by Burns.
Yeah.
And he's one of those hard-fought runners. He doesn't want to go down, and he wants to keep gaining yards.
I mean, he's got 58 yards for the game, which...
And there hasn't been that many holes that the Mustangs have given up.
In the beginning there was, but SMSU seemed to fix that up real quick.
32 now. And they went deep downfield and caught by, can't quite see, but they thought there was a penalty on the play, and there was no free play, but what a play. Thinking a free play, but didn't get it. That looks like number 8, Sam Wagner, with a huge catch there, and now all the way down to the 20. And Osborne kind of thought he had a free play. They thought the Mustangs jumped offside, so he decided, let's just throw a nice little vertical downfield and got the play. And now
too bad the defense couldn't have stepped up and maybe
Wildcats now going well in the red zone here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne hands it off to Burns. Burns takes it for very little, maybe a gain of 1. And
he seems to fight well in the trenches. They just shut him down right away. That rushing defense seems to be stepping up this game.
Looks like, yep, 2nd and 9. Inside the red zone, where Wayne State has kind of struggled in a way to try to score. But when they've scored in a good way. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne throwing it toward the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Wayne State.
Holy Toledo.
And looking to see who was here. Couldn't quite. Looks like it will be number 8 again. Sam Wagner with another catch on that, and another touchdown by Wayne State to now take the lead 25-20, pending an extra point here. And that was
It's across the middle.
Across the middle, vertical, and just perfect lob when the
End zone.
defensive back isn't looking. And snap is down, kick is up, kick is good. And Wayne State now takes the lead 26-20 with 3:44 left in the third quarter. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
This is the story of a boy who was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. Wayne State takes the lead 26-20 off of a big touchdown throw from Zach Osborne to now I'm kind of losing it here.
Is it
Sam Wagner for I believe it was about an 8-yard catch. So Mustangs have some things to do here on offense as the kick is up, and it looks like we'll be caught at the 1-yard line. Taking it out to the 20, getting it to the 20, 25,
Spinning.
30. He is still up and running. Get it up to the 37-yard line or so, but there is a flag, and this one most likely will be coming back on a block in the back.
It's been the name of the game. I keep saying it, but
Yeah, it's been that kind of game where guys are struggling to get guys down and not get a flag on them. Looking to see what the penalty is here. The official's still talking about it. They are up to the 37-yard. So it wasn't a block in the back, but it is a personal foul for blocking a player out of bounds, which you cannot do. So that's going to move it a good 15 yards back all the way down to the 23-yard line, and the Mustangs go from a decent field position to a
mediocre
at best. And
Yeah.
again, penalties are just killing the Mustangs right now.
both sides of both teams kills both of them. Just drops drives and
Yeah. So Gimbel here out of the pistol. Two receivers left, one to the right. Simmons in the backfield. Gimbel hands it off to Simmons. Simmons takes it up the right side. He's got a little hole, and he will gain those extra yards back. It looks like he'll get it about to the 28-yard line for a gain of about 4 there. Maybe to the 29-yard line. Simmons again running very well today on the ground, and he's another guy. Both running backs are hard-fought runners. And it's fun to watch when you don't see much of those ground and pound anymore.
nope. It's all aerial attack these days, which we thought SMSU was going to be.
There are 3 receivers left. Gimbel faking it off and gonna get a little shuffle or a little screen pass down, and it will be a first down by the Mustangs. Looks like Nate Hewitt with the catch there at the 36-yard line, and that will be a first down for the Mustangs as they're going to get back into the hurry up. They're going to have 3 receivers right. Gimbel out of the pistol with Simmons in the backfield. Gimbel hands it off to Simmons. Simmons tries to find a hole. He's going to find a little bit of hole on the left side, and he'll make it to the 41-yard line. And the Mustang offense starting to move the ball a little bit.
Yes. Starting to see a little momentum gain.
Again, going 3 receivers right. Simmons in the backfield with Gimbel in the pistol. Gimbel going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons trying to find a hole, and he finds a little hole up to the 45-yard line, and that'll be about 3rd and about 3. So another good gain there by Simmons, and a nice short 3rd down attempt for the Mustangs here.
I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Simmons.
It opens a lot of the playbook when you have a 3rd and 2.
Yes.
2 minutes here left in the third quarter. Gimbel still in the pistol with Simmons in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Receiver in motion. He's going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons takes it up the right side, trying to find that hole. He'll find a little hole up to about the 47-yard line. That's going to be a yard short. So expect the Mustangs to go for it here on 4th down. And And they're going to go hurry up here. So 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimbel in the pistol, hands it off to Beal. Beal trying to get that 1 yard. And let's see if he got it or not. And it looks like a first down for the Mustangs. So Beal getting just enough, but we do have an injured Mustang on the field. So we're going to take a timeout here. It's 26-20 Wayne State. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be?
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Welcome back to SMSU football on SMSU Media here. Players still down. It's still not looking too good, but are they going to get him up here? Yes, they do got him up, so we are doing.
That's always good to see.
It didn't look good right away, but he's able to get up there. And Mustangs again have a first down now at the 48-yard line. And good momentum here going for the Mustangs, going with the dual running back that's been helping them.
Yep, with Simmons and
Beal out there.
Yep.
Looks like 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimbel going to be out of the pistol with Beal in the backfield. Gimbel fakes the handoff. He's looking down deep, looking to Hewitt, and Hewitt's got
it in.
No, intercepted. It was taken from him. Hewitt had it, and it was taken away by number 1 Cam Montgomery with the interception. Hewitt had it in his hands, and he was stripped from it in midair. So the Mustangs turned the ball over, and Wayne State will take the ball at the 18-yard line. And that was, I mean,
he had it.
He had it, and Montgomery did the exact thing you're supposed to do, and you're supposed to take it in midair. That's what he did. Hewitt had it in his arms and just got it stripped right out of him. So now Wayne State takes over at the 18-yard line, and now Wayne State's got all the momentum right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Wayne drive down and just completely obliterate this SMSU defense, which we don't know if they don't really have an identity yet in this game.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. I'm going to hand it off to Burns. Burns takes to the right side. Will not get past there, and the Mustangs get a big stop there. Will be 2nd down and 12. Trying to get to the
almost
outside.
turned that corner.
Yeah, trying to turn that corner. They've been able to. Burns has been able to turn that corner quite a bit tonight. Looks like they're going to go 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne going to be in the pistol formation with Burns behind him. Osborne takes a snap, looking to pass, looking left. Keep looking left, firing one in the middle of the field, caught by our man.
Makes
Willie
the guy
Walton.
miss.
And he's on his way down. 41 yard, up to the 41-yard line, and a big gain by the Wildcats. And again, the man, Willie Walton.
Yes.
Man favorite that Zach Osborne likes right now. He wide open, down to the 41, first down, Wayne State. And that could end, and that will end the 3rd quarter. So heading into the 4th quarter here, Wayne State charging downfield. They are leading 26-20. You're watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
What?
The storks are bringing me a baby brother.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What? Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't? Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No. Making sure your child is in the right seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
We can do this together.
To know for sure that your child is in the right seat for their age and size,
Remember when I was a baby? Felt like 1 minute ago?
What? Visit safercar.gov/the right seat. What he said.
Left.
Welcome to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. And, wow, has the tide changed in this game?
Yes, greatly and fast.
Wayne State goes down and scores, takes the lead. You know, Mustangs look like they have the ball moving pretty good. An interception by Gimbel. And Wayne State is moving downfield
Yes.
pretty good right now.
That flying attack is just with Gimbel's arm. I'm surprised they don't throw it more.
The big question is what can this defense do to try to get a stop here? Because 6 points is doable. If he can keep that, that's a 1-score game. A touchdown here will make it a 2-score game.
Yeah.
So Wayne State coming out here to start the 4th quarter. Osborne out of the shotgun with 2 running backs in the back. 2 receivers left. Now that's going to be one of those funky little screen plays. And here comes Willie Walton. He's going down the sidelines, and he will get all the way. And there is an unnecessary penalty by the Mustangs. Unnecessary. Very unnecessary.
All game long.
40 gets to the 45, and a Mustang decides to shove him out of bounds when he's going out of bounds.
We saw that earlier in the game.
So that is a free 15 yards for Wayne State, and they will have another first down farther down.
That was a look that we haven't seen from Wayne.
So that'll get him all the way up to about the 30-yard line, and Wayne State now, or actually up to the, how far they, I believe they're going to take him up to the 30, should be about the 35-yard line, and Wayne State again in business.
Yes.
And could take control of this game early in the 4th quarter here on this possession. Wayne State coming in with 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
It's definitely a funky look they gave Southwest with the double back set.
Kind of a little screen pass. Osborne going to be out of the pistol again with Burns in the backfield. Looking to try to attack on this defense again. Osborne going for the pass, looking left, trying to get up into the pass, under pressure. Burns gets it in the middle of the field. He'll take it up to about the 21-yard line and almost for a first down. And again, the drop down to the running back always there, and
he's feeling the pressure.
Makes
he was
life
being
good
smart
for a quarterback. And so now it will be 2nd and 1 for Wayne State, just outside the 25-yard line, and they're going to go 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne going to be out of the shotgun with, or out of the pistol with Burns in the back. He's going to hand it off to Burns. Burns takes it up the left side, almost breaks a big hole, but we'll still get a first down for the Wildcats, excuse me. And again, the Wildcats continuing to move downfield.
Yes. That momentum shift has been huge for Wayne.
And you can tell
that hole was gigantic for.
And you can tell, the one thing you can tell is the Mustangs are getting a little winded here. They're bringing in a bunch of linemen and switching them out.
Well,
Osborne here under the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Burns in the backfield. Wayne State trying to take advantage here on the big penalty. Osborne going to go for the keeper, and he's going to go. He's got only a couple men to beat.
Makes
big spin move up to the 5 to the 4-yard line, or up.
There's a flag on the play.
They're going to give him to the 4. Osborne up to the 5, but there is a flag on the play, which could be a holding on the offense. And if it ends up being a holding on the offense, maybe I should be an official. Nope, there's offsides on the defense. So now another killing penalty for the SMSU.
This one doesn't matter as much, but it's still a fact that they got penalized.
I mean, it's still a first down, but they are going to move a little bit. I guess I can't be an official. I don't even know. It looked like maybe a holding, but I'm off. So that means no officiating for me. I am off that list.
We'll see how you do. We'll see how you do in practice this week.
I'm off that list. I got to for sure say that. So it'll be first down at the 5-yard line for the Wildcats. They're going to go 3 receivers left, none to the right. Osborne going to be in the pistol with Burns in the backfield. He's looking to pass. Osborne wide open in the corner of in the end zone there. Touchdown, Wayne State.
No one was on him.
Shamir Williams wide open. I mean, anybody could have hit him. You could have put a lineman in there at quarterback. He would have hit him. Wide open touchdown, and now a 2-possession game for Wayne State.
I don't know how SMSU is going to come back from this. This is just, that guy was wide open.
Kind of must have been a coverage, broken coverage there, and didn't see it. And I believe Wayne State's actually going to go for 2 here to try to get it to 34-20. And they will be going for 2, so they're going to go 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Osborne in the shotgun with Burns to his right. Receiver from the left side motioning to the right. Osborne throwing to the corner of the end zone. Another wide open guy, and he got it. 2-point conversion is no. They're calling no good. It looked good from here, but he must have hit the. Just hit the turf, and
He must have lost control of it right at the end there.
I thought it was good, and
Good call by the officiating crew being right there and be able to say incomplete.
So we do have a flag on the play, so we'll wait a second.
It might come back and Wayne State get another shot at this
We'll see
because of an unnecessary.
We'll see what the penalty is here. I didn't see any penalty, so I wasn't even sure.
I think all our eyes were down in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, we were seeing if he caught it, which I thought he did. So the ref, he must have saw something I did. So, and that's why they're there and I'm up here in the booth.
Yes. We don't have to stand out in there in the cold.
I mean, no, it's not cold. I got no problem there. I'm just not my dad's an official. He can do that job. I can't. He can stay doing that. I won't take that up in the family. They're trying to figure out the play here, and I'm not sure what the flag is here.
We're gonna get a call here from the head ref.
And a corner, roughing the corner. So another unnecessary penalty on the Mustangs. And it's just building. All these unnecessaries are building. So now they're going to retry the two from the 2-yard line. So Wayne State's going to go 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Osborne's going to go out of the shotgun. And, well, the Mustangs are going to take a timeout. So we're going to take a quick break again. Wayne State leading 32-20 with a 2-point conversion coming. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media. Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media, and coming up on a 2-point conversion try timeout from the Mustangs after a unbelievable penalty that shouldn't be called, or shouldn't even be, shouldn't happen on it too. There's the words on it. It shouldn't happen on a 2-point conversion.
Should be called.
Well, it's going to be called, but I mean, it shouldn't happen.
No,
There's no reason why you should be doing it. So we'll see if this haunts the Mustangs or if this, well, somehow they get out of this without.
They got out of it in the first half. They seemed to fix the problem right away, but that's.
So
I don't know what Mustang's problem is.
Yeah, kind of confusing on defense right now. Osborne going to be out of the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He's going to look to pass. Rolling to his right, trying to find a receiver open. Doesn't find anybody. He's going to take it and run. He could get this. It is up, and it is good. 2-point conversion.
He runs it in.
So now Wayne State up 34-20, and now it is a 2-point or two possession game. That's a 2-point game. Oh, yeah, my math either is that bad.
If only it was a 2-point game.
2 possession game. So after the 2-point conversion, it is 34-20 here with 12:45 left in the game. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. Wayne State up 34-20 with 12:45 left in the game as Wayne State here ready to kick off to give the Mustangs another possession here in the 4th quarter where they must go down and score at this point, as I believe so. Ethan Knutson off to kick this ball to the right. Will be caught at the 6 or 7 yard line, taken up to the right side and trying to find a hole. Can he stay up? He stays up. He's going to reverse the field. Going down to the 30. Try to get to the 40. We'll get to the 45. Try to get to the 50. We'll be taken out of bounds at about the 49-yard line.
Holy cow.
Great run back there.
That was a great shift to field. That was a smart run.
Didn't quite get a number on there. It looks like 25 had the run on that one. Yep, Lawson Gale with a run on that one, and that was big. That's a big help for the
That was
Mustangs.
a smart
offense.
run.
And he, going down to the right side, didn't know what he could get, and then all of a sudden was able to bounce it out to the left. And a little more speed, he might have broke that out. But let's see what the Mustangs can do here on offense. Gimbel out of the pistol, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. He's going to go for a pass. Blitz on there. Simmons got on the screen pass and going nowhere. He is hammered in the backfield.
That was a tough pass for quarterback to make.
Gimbel making the pass, looking for the screen pass, and Wayne State was all over it. And now it will be 2nd and long from about 2nd and 14 at the, looks like the 41-yard line. Gimbel out of the pistol, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Simmons in the backfield. Gimbel looking to pass, dance around in the pocket, trying to find someone open. Can't find anybody. Run to the right. He's heading towards the sidelines, and we'll just throw it out of bounds, and it will be 3rd and long for the Mustangs.
A smart play. Way to not throw it an interception.
Smart play, but now a 3rd and long,
Yeah.
3rd and 14, 3rd and long, and it's going to be big time to get a 3rd down conversion for the Mustangs if they want to try to stay in this ball game. Gimbel in the pistol, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Simmons in the backfield, and an again penalty on the Mustangs. False start.
Jeez.
We'll be back 5 more yards. And that is a little disappointing. And what are we up to in penalties right now?
Let's take a look here.
Take a look at how many penalties we're up to right now at this while. That it doesn't include this one right now. 9 for 88 is now 10 for 91 yards. I don't remember the last time I've seen double-digit penalties. 3 receivers right or left, 1 to the right. Gimbel into the pistol. Looking to pass. Gimbel rolling to his left. Finding a wide open receiver down there. Caught down to the left side. Going down to the 20-yard line. And that is number 4, Nate Hewitt on a big play there for a 1st down for the Mustangs.
That is just huge. He was wide open.
You can't get any more wide open than that.
What an amazing way to have your quarterback see that way down the field and way to convert a long 3rd down.
And managed to get but there is another penalty.
Oh, Lord.
There it is. Wayne State with a penalty on that, and that will add on to the
penalty totals.
Half the distance to the goal, and finally it's not on the Mustangs. So Wayne State with a personal foul, roughing the passer. So that'll bring the ball inside the 10-yard line, and the Mustang in business right now, or maybe right at the 10-yard line. They're in business right now. Gimbel in the pistol. Simmons in the backfield. 3 receivers left. Nobody to the right. Gimbel trying to get a hard count there and get maybe a new play in there. Mustangs try to capitalize on the penalty. Gimbel rolling to the left, handing it off to Simmons. Simmons not getting anywhere.
It's a good read.
Not a bad read. Kind of a broken play in a way. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Looks like a loss of 1. Mustangs need to do something here and get a
they need to score here.
This is a big possession for them. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimbel out of the pistol with Simmons in the backfield. Gimbel again looking at that sideline like he always does. Takes a snap, looking to pass, looks to his right, fade to the back of the end zone, and nothing.
Oh!
And no contact, or there's contact, no penalty. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
He laid himself out there to get it.
It was an off pass.
Yeah.
Very off pass. That was too far to the left. Receiver was right up along the sideline, so it just wasn't quite there.
Wayne State playing smart defense.
We're playing really good defense right now. So now 3rd and no, they have 3rd and 10, so he didn't quite lose a full yard. 3rd and 10, Gimbel out of the pistol, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Simmons in the backfield. Mustangs trying to do something here on 3rd down to have a chance on 4th. Gimbel looking at the sideline again, looking at his receivers. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looking left, jumping to and he's got nowhere. Sacked. And that was an offensive line that failed right away, and nothing happened, and now it'll be 4th and a mile away, and they'll be back at about the 21-yard line or so, and they're going to have to go for it at this point. So
good job for Wayne State stepping up their defensive game.
Yeah, they've been doing well here. So 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, and a timeout by Wayne State. We're going to take a quick break. 10:27 left in the game. Wayne State up 34-20. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back to SMSU football on SMSU Media. Wayne State leads 34-20 with 10:27 left in the game, and Mustangs trying to score here, but penalty after penalty.
Penalties
after
and a good defense.
It's just kind of a good defense is hurting them right now, so they're going to go for a long 4th and 19, I believe they're going to go for it. Trying to see, it looks like Gimbel's walking out there. They will be going for it, so they're going to go 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Gimbel's going to be in the pistol with Simmons in the backfield. See what Coach Sauter has put together for this play. Gimbel looking left to the pass. He's going to the end zone, wide open.
Oh,
touchdown!
Holy.
Nope, not. Yep, they did call the touchdown. And looking to see who scored that. Number 10 for the Mustangs there with the great kid, Hamilton Mateski. What a catch, what a play by the Mustangs.
That was a good grab.
And
way to
Gimbel
throw
staying
himself
in
up there.
Yeah, perfect pass. Right, just a hair of a window that he was able to get it there, and the Mustangs get the much-needed score they needed.
Yes, this is very good for the Mustang offense. It puts them back in the game.
Puts them within 1 score. Wells in to kick the extra point. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, it is good. So with 10:20 left in the game, Wayne State still leads 34-27 after a big touchdown pass from Blake Gimbel. You've been watching SMSU football here on SMSU Media.
On September 18, 1967, a new college on the prairie opened its doors for the first time. And since then, it has supplied countless memories to its 20,000 alumni. Please save the date for Homecoming 2017, September 29th through October 1st, and help us celebrate 50 years of excellence at Southwest Minnesota State University.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media, and a big scoring drive by the Mustangs. And now the big question is, can the defense come out and do their job?
I would hope so. It's pretty detrimental that they do. Maybe we can see some of that second quarter defense that we saw earlier in the game.
Yeah, we're used to watching in the last few home games with me and Matt Metzler when we did it. It was kind of one of those things that, you know, we saw good defense, and now all of a sudden tonight we've seen good, we've seen okay, and we've seen bad. So let's see what we can get here. Mustangs off to kick it with Austin Wells, and here we go. And a little pooch kick and a fair catch, I believe, was called at the 28-yard line. So let's see what the Mustang defense can muster up here. And
let's see one of those corners maybe step up and get a pick. I would hope so.
Pick, maybe a fumble. I mean, it's something that we haven't seen much of this kind of defense. Give credit to Wayne State's offense, which has been really good.
Granted, they still have 3 interceptions, which is huge for a defense.
But it's still throwing the ball well, running the ball well, it all helps out. Zach Osborne comes out for another possession. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne going to be out of the shotgun with Burns behind him. He's going to hand it off to Burns. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to go up to the 40 or 38-yard line and another little QB sneak. And that will...
Zach Osborne actually leads their rushing.
Yeah, and Osborne's been doing a really good job reading that.
76 yards on 7 carries. It's pretty impressive what he's doing with the football.
Yeah, and
that read option.
The good read. Yeah, the read option. He's seen the good reads, which is very important. So that'll give Wayne State another first down. They're going to go 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Osborne going to be out of the shotgun with Burns right next to him. Burns going to take the handoff. Burns going up the middle, and he's stopped right there by the Mustangs. Oh, the ball's
There's a fumble.
And who got it? Who got it? I don't think they see. But it
See what
looks
the
like
officials
they
say.
gave it right back. So it will be second down.
Still a
But
good
But
stop.
a big stop there. Gain of nothing, and it will be 10, or second and 10, excuse me. So it would have been a big fumble recovery. And looking at the replay, ball did come out. And can't quite tell who got. Oh, they
Wayne
did get.
State
Yeah,
did come
Wayne
back with
State
it.
did get this. So great replay and a great shot there. So if there was instant replay, they'd definitely be able to see it.
Yes.
But we did see it. So yes, it is Wayne State's ball. That is correct.
Good shot by the camera crew.
Two
Shout out to
receivers
them.
right, two receivers to the left. Osborne out of the pistol with Burns behind. Osgood looking to throw.
Oh,
Got a
wide.
receiver wide open down the sideline. Stays in bounds. A spin move, and he's down the sidelines. 30 to the 20 to the 10, and he'll be out just just before the 10-yard line at the 12-yard line. Jair Williams again with a big play, and Shabir, and that's the guy that him and Willie Walton have been two of the guys they've been going after. That is a big gain of 49
That's an SMSU secondary they are taking advantage of.
They're taking advantage of a soft secondary so far tonight. And now first down and 10 from the 12-yard line. Going to have two receivers to the left, one to the right. Osborne going to be out of the pistol with Burns behind him. Osborne looking to see what he can do here. He's going to hand it off to... No, he's going to keep it himself down to the 10. He gets a good run there and a good hit. And down to the 8-yard line, and will be second and about 7. Maybe it will be second and 7.
This SMSU defense needs to
tired.
step up.
They're really tired right now, and they're getting exposed, which is not good for Coach Sauter.
Well, I mean, when the possession time is almost doubled for Wayne State, you can understand why our defense would be tired.
And it hurts. It's tough playing all the time. I've seen a lot of football like that. It's not fun.
No.
Let's put it that way. They're going to go two receivers to the left, one to the right. Osborne out of the shotgun with Burns right next to him, to the right. Osborne going to the right. He's got it to the 5. Touchdown!
Oh, Lord.
Wayne State. And Zach Osborne into the end zone on a 4-yard run, or a little past 6 or 7-yard run for a touchdown there. And Wayne State could possibly get it right back to a 2-possession game, bending the extra point.
I don't know if SMSU can come back.
The defense is tired, and it's showing they're tired. They're getting exposed, and that's not what you want to have at late in the game.
No.
Knudsen here to attempt the extra point. Snap is good down. Kick is up. It is good. So with 7:27 left in the game, Wayne State leads 41-27 over the Mustangs. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. 41-27. Wayne State leads as the Mustangs trying to do something to stay into this game.
Yeah.
And got to have another big offensive possession from them right here.
Their defense is tired, and you can see it.
Kick here by Knudsen, and then it's deep down, right down the middle here. It looks like Lawson Gale will take it up the right side. He's got open room. Gale down the right side. Only got one man to beat. Can he cut it back out? He will cut it back. Will he stay up? And he will be taken out at the 23-yard line. What a run by Raphael Lawson Gale. And what I can't even explain. That's what the
special teams showing up.
The special teams doing their job, and that was big. And they needed that. And
yes. Let's see if SMSU can do something with this.
Big, and it doesn't take. Now you got more time on the clock. You're going to be able to, of course, shorter yards to go to get in,
Yes.
to get a touchdown, and they could get right back into this and drop it down to a one possession
Two
game
great
here.
returns.
Yeah, great returns there by Lawson Gale. He's been he's got some good speed and he's a good receiver. Gimbel out of the pistol, 3 receivers left, none to the right. Simmons in the backfield. Gimbel takes a snap, looks to the left, gonna move to the right, trying to find somebody. He'll just dump it off and it'll gain of about 1 or 2 yards there. And just a little dump pass to number 8, Devon Shelton. So
Wayne State defense is making it tough for him.
Yeah, they're not gonna let him get the points. They want him to earn it. Gimbel out of the pistol. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Simmons in the backfield again. Gimbel takes a snap, looking to pass, looks left, caught. And it'll get up to about the 15-yard line. That was caught by number 31.
Gimbel's just doing what Gimbel does. Short passes.
Michael Rivera with the catch there. And they are up to 3rd and 2 right here, and Gimbel hands it off to Simmons. Simmons got a big hole there. Could he get enough for the first down? And it looks like a flag on the play, so it probably is going to be a face mask on the defense.
Which will help SMSU off.
And another injured Wildcat on the field. So looks like he's injured, but we're going to see if they call the penalty here. They're still talking, which I'm guessing got to be a face mask in there with that.
Yeah.
And let's see what the call is. Horse collar. I'm getting closer. I'm not that far off. Still after the...
Your recruiting points went up.
My recruiting points went up, but that will be a first down for the Mustangs. But there is a injured Wildcat on the field, so we are going to take a quick timeout. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media. Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. A first down here for the Mustangs at the 6-yard line, and an important drive for Mustangs to try to get back this, or get this Wayne State lead down to 1 possession. Gimbel out of the pistol, looking to throw. He's going to hold it himself. Try to get a run in there, and I think he's going to just be short at about the 2-yard line, it looks like.
Gimbel hasn't been using his legs very much this game.
Nah, he hasn't used much of it, but they're going to go hurry up. Gimbel out of the pistol. He's going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons going to try to take it up the middle. He's just going to be short again.
I think this Wayne State's going to be definitely expecting a run.
So 3rd down and 1. And Gimbel again out of the pistol. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Gimbel handing it off to Simmons. Simmons tries to carry himself in. Just going to be short, looks like. 4th down and a half a yard. Or maybe not, maybe 3/4 of a yard.
This run game, this defense is shutting down SMSU's run game.
And they're going to go for it again. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Gimbel out of the pistol. Simmons out of the backfield. Simmons going to get the ball to the left. He's going to try to get there. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And that's what
Simmons,
SMSU needed.
Again with a touchdown run, and perfect hole there on the left side. Able to jump back to the right, found just enough to get a reach in there. And Simmons, I believe that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game.
It's been all Simmons tonight.
And the Mustangs looking at trying to get this closer with an extra point by Austin Wells. Looking for the snap here. Snap's good.
Ooh, there's a flag.
Hold's good. There's no kick because there's another flag on the play. false start on the kicking team, so another penalty, and we are up to 11 on the penalty count, if you're keeping track of that at home.
I've never seen so many penalties on
There's
the
a
ball.
lot of penalties by both teams. There's a lot of penalties overall. So a longer extra point now for Austin Wells. Not too much longer, but longer. And another penalty. Well, let's just make this a little bit longer. Again, if you're counting at home, that is number 12 on the night.
I would hate to be this SMSU team tomorrow.
Well, for
or
Austin
Monday.
Wells, he makes this extra point go from a chip shot to now. This is a long. This is like NFL extra point now. So let's see if Wells will get to kick this one.
Good highlight reel if he makes it.
Yeah, snaps good, holds good, kick is up, and it is no good.
That is.
And penalties again kill you. So, with 5:05 left in the game, Wayne State leads 41-33. You've been listening to SMSU football on SMSU Media.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. Wayne State still leads 41-33 with 5:05 left in the game, and the Mustangs need to do something here.
Yes, agreed.
They could have had a chance if they got the extra point to score and I think take the lead with the win.
They can still get it with a 2-point conversion, but it's only
they
tying
can
it
only
up.
tie it. They cannot win it. Wells going for the kick, and probably going to be another pooch kick. Nope. Yep, he will pooch it, and there's nobody there. And Wayne State will get the ball, and those are the fun old pooch kicks when you can hit it in no man's land.
Yes.
They are dangerous.
That would be a definite shift if SMSU had been come up with that ball.
And it looks like Wayne State will start at the
36.
The 30-yard line right on the dot.
30.
Maybe 29 and a half. We got the high camera up there. We can see it a little better. It's still a little too far on our side to see where the ball is, but looks like 29 and a half, about 30-yard line.
Let's see if this SMSU defense can show up, maybe get a pick. I feel like whenever the defense get a pick, they turn into points, like you've been saying earlier.
This is a huge possession for the Mustang defense. Osborne out of the shotgun, three receivers left, one to the right. He's going to hand it off to Burns. Burns got room down the right side, and he will get it to the 36, 37-yard line there on a good carry on first down by Burns.
Burns can turn that corner. He definitely gets yards.
Just need a little more speed on him. Then he can definitely get it around that corner.
He's got the bodies to knock guys off of him. He's just got to get that speed.
It's like 36-yard line for Wayne State. Now they're going to take their time. Slow it down and let the clock run. Osborne in the pistol with Burns behind him. Three receivers left, one to the right. He's going to take it, hand it off to Burns. Burns going to try to run it up the right side middle, and it just won't get enough. And it looks like a loss of a yard or two.
He just gets stuffed at the line.
Yep, it will get stuffed right at the 35, so he'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and 5. And big stop here by the Mustang defense here if they can get this, because they cannot allow this clock to run anymore.
No.
And 3rd and 5. Expect probably a pass, maybe a run here. Two receivers left, one to the right. Osborne into the shotgun with Burns behind him. They're still in the pistol, excuse me. Looking for the pass. Osborne got a man right there, caught, and a first down. Number 8, Sam Wigna with the catch there and a first down. And
I think Wayne State's kind of reeled in their passing, and it's SMSU's hurting from it because they've always been – Wayne State's notorious for shooting it downfield, but Osborne's reeled it in
Yeah, he's been doing a really good job, and now the first down helps the time continue to click and is on the side of Wayne State. As 4 more downs, this clock could easily be down toward a minute. Osborne into the pistol with Burns behind him. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Osborne taking it, handing it off to Burns. Burns trying to find an alley, will not find anything, and will lose a yard or 2, and Coach Sauter will take a timeout.
He had a couple holes to choose from. He just couldn't make up his mind in time.
Could get the right hole, and going to take a timeout here. And I just don't know how they're going to. I mean, you got 2 timeouts remaining, 2:58 remaining. It's going to be interesting to see what entirely the Mustang defense is going to be able to do, because if they can get 2 stops here, you're thinking timeout. You take 2 timeouts, you're thinking probably about a minute and a half you're going to have. I mean, we've seen the Mustangs go downfield in 45 seconds, but the way this Wayne State defense has been, it's going to be really tough to do. The run defense has got to really stay tight. That's going to be the key thing right now in this
especially
last
with
minutes.
Osborne and Burns. Those are 2 deadly players that they have not stopped all night. I mean, Osborne alone's got 99 yards, and Burns another 68 added on that, allowing 150 rushing yards.
Yeah, it's going to be a key to try to watch them. Maybe watch those little slant passes down the middle of the field too that Osborne's been able to get.
You got to make sure you keep your.
You got to do your right assignment and stay in your assignment. Try to get this. Not to get out of or not to allow Wayne State a first down. Osborne out of the pistol with Burns in the back. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Osborne takes a step here, and he's going to run for an option to the right side. He's not going to get anyone. Flinch with that fumble! Who's going to get it? And it looks like Wayne State took over in an unfortunate break for the Mustangs. They had a perfect opportunity to stamp on it, and they didn't do it. So
it was a loss on the play.
It was a loss. There is a positive that comes.
Let's not take away completely from the defense. The defense did an amazing stop.
So the Mustangs will take their final timeout, and we're going to step aside for a quick timeout. Also, you've been watching SMSU football here on SMSU Media.
What?
The storks are bringing me a baby brother.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What? Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't? Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No. Making sure your child is in the right seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
We can do this together.
To know for sure that your child is in the right seat for their age and size.
Remember when I was a baby, felt like 1 minute ago?
What? Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
What he said.
Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media. And when doesn't a game come down to the wire? It's always fun when games come down to a wire. Luckily,
this whole game's been like this.
Oh, it's been great. And luckily, I'm sitting in a booth and not sitting in a chair at home, because that's a little worse.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd down and 20. And we've seen what happened on a few possessions when Wayne State had 3rd and 20s, and they
just throw
picked
deep
it up.
down.
So what can the Wildcats do here? They're going to go 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Burns in the backfield with Osborne in the shotgun. Osborne takes it, going to look to pass, looking to his left, looking deep, got a deep downfield, got a man open, incomplete. Incomplete, no flag on the field. That means a 4th down, and the Mustangs still have a chance.
Secondary steps
with a
up.
lot of time left on the. I can't even think of it on the clock. There we go. I'm getting too amped up. I can't even think.
This is an amped game. I mean,
this
the
is big
defense
now.
steps up.
Defense did their job. That was a big thing. We didn't know if they would step up like they
I think they were just.
have been.
I think they tried doing too much, and that just shut them down. But now they're in a punting situation. Let's see if maybe special teams can come up with something here.
Hewitt back to receive the punt here, and a good punt there by Wayne State, and a fair catch, and it'll be caught at about the 31-yard line.
30-yard line.
30-yard line, I think the ref's going to give. So what can this Mustang offense do? Can they do something to get away from this Wayne State defense that's been giving them so many troubles all night long?
Yeah. I think I'd say rely on Simmons. That's what they've done all game, and they've seen Simmons produce. I mean, he's got 3 touchdowns on the night.
2.5 minutes, so you're gonna have to throw the ball. So you got to look at Hewitt. Hewitt's a guy to look at big time for him. Loss of Gale will be huge. I mean, they got a couple guys that need to look at. We'll see exactly what the Mustangs want to do here as they are ready to line up. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimbel in the pistol with Simmons behind him. Gimbel looking to throw. He's got open the line. He's got a cut. Going to
Gotta
the
get out.
40.
Gotta get out.
Will get out of bounds and looking to see who caught that ball.
Looked like the tight end.
Number 4 with the catch, so that would be Mr. Nate Hewitt.
Oh, I was wrong. It was a receiver.
So that is a 2nd down and about 4, and they're going quick. 2 receiver right, 1 to the left. Gimbel looking to pass, rolls to the
Gets
right.
a good block.
Trying to find something, and he'll find receiver out to the right side and caught, and that will be a 1st down for the Mustangs. That was
They're
number
marching.
25. Raphael Lawson Gabe with that catch. Rafael is key guy there too, so Mustangs continuing to go fast-paced offenses. They have no timeouts remaining, so 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Simmons in the backfield with Gimbel in the pistol. Gimbel looking to throw. He's got a receiver open. Hewitt down the field, getting to the 50, to the 40, and he will get down to the 40-yard line.
This SMSU offense is doing what they need to do. They need to get out of bounds since they're out of timeouts and gain 20 yards per play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Gimbel's giving it to his prize receiver that he likes to throw to, is Nate Hewitt. They're going up quickly. You got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gimbel going to be out of the pistol with Simmons in the back. There are 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Gimbel looking to throw. He's trying to find some, found wide open in the middle, and that will be a good catch there for the Mustang, and they will get it up to the 25. Looking at who caught that. Can't quite read the number. Looks like number 87, Chase Unkin with that one. Mustangs now at the 25-yard line. Gimbel looking to pass again, rolling to the right, trying to find somebody. He finds an open receiver, just overthrew him. That's a bit too high for his receiver to go up and get it. That was Lawson Gale with that one too, and just too much air on that one.
He's smart about it though. I mean, you'd rather throw it over the top and not have it, and have an incomplete pass rather than have an interception. Now the game's over.
Just a little over, but not a terrible pass. Minute 24 left here in the game. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gimbel out of the pistol with Simmons behind him. Gimbel still checking the sidelines out for the play. Gimbel looking for the snap. Receives the snap, looking to pass. Looking left, trying to run right.
Rolls.
Didn't see anything. He's going to get nailed, throws it out of bounds.
That was smart. Don't take the sack.
No sack. He wasn't the throwing box. However, there was a receiver there.
No penalty.
No penalty. Exactly. There's someone there, there's no penalty.
Gimbel hasn't been doing much in the air, but when he has, he's been smart about it because this Wayne State defense is looking pretty.
So 3rd and 10 here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gimbel out of the pistol. Simmons, he got a free pig going to the end zone.
Does he get
Wide
it?
open.
Whoa!
Touchdown, Mustangs. Yeah.
23.
And it looks like number 23 with the catch here and trying to find a number here. That will be Gabriel Galamiu with a great catch in the back left corner of the end zone on the free play.
Look at Gimbel just take advantage of that. That was a
now
smart
going for 2
offense.
to tie the game. This is a tie of the game with 1:12 left. Will the Mustangs be able to tie this game up? They're going to go see what kind of What a bait. And that's the one thing about Blake Gimbel. He's been a clutch quarterback this year.
Steps up when he needs to.
Oh, nothing. We are ready to go. Going for the 2-point conversion here. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Gimbel out of the pistol with Simmons in the backfield. Gimbel looking back toward the sidelines, looking for the play to see what exactly he wants. Gimbel trying to get this 2-point conversion. Gimbel pass. Statue of Liberty. Can he get there? He will not get there.
Oh.
And a failed Statue of Liberty.
They tried it earlier and it converted for him. It worked. Not so much the second time.
It's just not an easy play to do. Go for the Statue of Liberty. Failed. Now they got to go for the onside kick here. It was not a good hold, really. And Wayne State saw it the entire time. So it's 41-39 here with a minute 12 remaining. We'll take a break. You've been watching SMSU football on SMSU Media. Welcome back to SMSU football here on SMSU Media, and failed two-point conversion. Their Mustangs now down 2. One option and one option only. Onside kick.
Yep.
As you can see, sometimes one of the best plays to watch. Because you never know what's going to happen on an onside kick. We don't know if they're going to go left, they're going to go right.
Swish
straight, can go a little pooch kick deep.
They could actually get this. I mean, the Wayne State special teams really hasn't shown up in the game. They've allowed huge returns.
It all comes down to the kick.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what if guys haven't played with it. It comes down to the kick, and we're going to kick to the left here. Wells is going to, looks like he's going to go with the left kick as the special teams there, and they're going for the kick. Low, does not go on, it goes out of bounds. And that is not what you want. Well, you wanted the low kick. The low kick was perfect. However, he kicked it way too hard for any of the hands guys to get down there. So it goes right through. Wayne State's got the ball, no time left. So no time left in the clock, and that
might shut it away.
Pretty much do it. Wayne State will run a few plays here unless they fumble it. And Wayne State will come away with a hard-fought victory here tonight. But you never know, a fumble may happen. So we will see what happens here in the final minute 12. As they are going into victory formation. So we probably won't have to worry about a fumble happening. As they're going to kneel down, so that'll knock off 40 seconds on the clock. Wayne State will move to 3-4 in the NSIC. Or they'll go 3-4 on the season.
It'll knock SMSU down to 4-3.
And they'll go to 2-1 in the South Division. SMSU will fall to 4-3. They will go to 1-2 in the South Division. And a tough night here for the Mustangs as the final 40 seconds are going to tick. And just looking at
what should the SMSU team take away from this?
They're going to have to take away a lot, and it's penalties is the number one key that they got to look at. But they got a lot to look at, and a very disappointing loss for the Mustangs. Final score here as the last 20 seconds click off the clock as all the players are out shaking hands. Final score: Wayne State 41, SMSU 39. We're going to take a quick break, come back for final thoughts and talk stats. You've been listening to SMSU Football on SMSU Media. Welcome back to SMSU Football here on SMSU Media. Final score here, 41-39 in favor of Wayne State. Check out a few here stats here. Mitch, what do we got for final stats overall?
We got Wayne State, their read option was huge. The SMSU defense could not stop it. It was their quarterback, Zach Osborne, getting 11 carries, 99 yards, and then their running back with Burns getting 68 yards. This is just, they could not stop this read option. And another point I think I should bring up is the penalties. The penalties were a huge factor.
Lots of penalties. Let's see what the final count was. I didn't tally. I could have tallied, but I didn't.
Yeah.
12 for 101. Holy moly's.
And that was only for SMSU. I mean, Wayne State themselves had 8 for 57 yards.
So a total of 20 penalties for over 150 yards. That's a lot of penalties coming out.
Both teams are going to be running a lot this week.
Well, that's kind of a frustrating game when things like that come on. But looking at Wayne State, they will go back home for their Egg Bowl. They will take on Winona State next week. The Mustangs will travel on to the Minnesota State Mankato. They will play them on the road. That is a 6 o'clock game next week. Our next home game will be against Concordia St. Paul Saturday, October 29th. Excuse me. That'll be a 1 o'clock game. And just overall, the game kind of was a struggle back and forth. Some good things, some bad things. But the Mustangs have, or for one thing, the Mustangs have to do is they have to clean up a lot of things.
Yeah. They need to be smart how they play. They can't be getting penalties like this all the time.
Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things that
there are positive things to take away.
There are a lot of
this.
positive. I mean, a lot of good offense. I mean, 24-35 for Gimbel, 256 yards. Not his best day, but lots of positives. But got to go back to work for next week as they have a tough team in Mankato, Minnesota State, especially on the road there.
And a Thursday night, so it's a short week for him.
We'd like to thank all the camera crew. Did a great job. Great job. Gave us some good angles. Everybody back in the studio. Back in the school, actually. We're not behind us anymore. We got the brand new.
They rocked it.
Brand new thing working, so that's good news. So, for me, Zach Hunley, and my man, Mitch Ribby.
Saying goodnight.
It's going, again, final score, 41-39. You've been listening to SMSU Football on SMSU Media.